Hello and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How are you feeling? From your latest mission, my brother.
The mission was to see my great grandma who turned 90. So I got to see some family. We're not out in Atlantic City area. Well, we were staying in Atlantic City. Let me tell you something about Atlantic City. Have you ever been there before?
No. I think the furthest up I've ever been is like Chicago, but on the East Coast, the furthest I've ever been up was Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, that damn near the south. Well, Atlantic City, dirty as shit. Dirty. Nothing but it's not. I mean, it is what it is. But the homelessness in Atlantic City, crazy, all over the place.
The homelessness in America is a problem, my brother.
It is a problem, but man, in Atlantic City, you know what the worst part is? Like, I'm obviously from there. My family's out there, and just like they gentrified the hell out of Atlantic City. Like, besides, like people don't like if you've never been there before. Like outside the boardwalk, it's kind of like Vegas in the Strip, but like outside the boardwalk. And kind of like where the casinos are at, the rest of Atlantic City, you was like, there's no reason for you to be over there unless you were trying to get robbed or something, trying to catch the jitney bus or whatever. But like they gentrified the hell out of it. So now there's even more homeless people just everywhere. People sleeping on it. Was just like it was so depressed. Like, and it was all new stuff, but the city still looked dirty. Like it's it's really impressive how they've been. I don't know, but again, it's home, and besides that, just seeing my family was awesome. And I had a good time. And, it is always nice when you're on vacation because then I didn't have to like really pay attention to the wrestling shows last week or just really pay attention to wrestling news because I wasn't going to speak on it. So that was just nice. That it was almost like a break from, even though I watched all the shows, it was just a nice little break from having like super duper analyze the show and just kind of just watch it as a regular old fan instead of a podcaster, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. What's going on with you, man? I listened to the show last week. I think pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
A plus is awesome.
Yeah, shout outs to Plus. That was the first time I ever recorded with them.
I got good chemistry.
Yeah, I love talking to Plus in the chat, in the Discord, RNC chat, all that. That you could join on patreon.com/the A Show RNC. For $20, you can fuck with us, chat it up with us all the time. But yeah, no, talking to Plus was amazing, and then I thought it was hilarious that it just I forgot it was going to be blood and guts when I didn't know it when you proposed that you were going to be gone. I asked them already, and then we didn't know it was going to be blood and guts. Like blood and guts was like announced that episode, so that was hilarious. That was funny. That's
like when Neil's invited me to do a show, and it's like the week Sasha walked out. I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, much. Who could have been? Oh, I found another rubber band. Okay. No, everything is good. Cooling. I'm just I will be going back to school. So
nice.
I'll be doing that.
Congrats.
It's not going to conflict with the schedule, but I might be way more irritable on Wednesdays because one of my classes, it like ends like 10 minutes into Dynamite. So going from school shit to Dynamite is going to make me irate.
Are you back full time or you doing some like a couple classes?
Just part time. I could never do full time. Sorry.
Yeah, that's tough doing the full time and going to school. I mean, and working. It was rough.
No, I'm not doing
I did that for like a year, when I was like at my last year, and I was like, God, it's rough, bro. I was exhausted, and I just had a baby.
Oh, not strong. Nuts. Stronger than I, brother. I commend you for going through with that. For real.
I said I had to like I gotta finish this now, bro. If I don't finish this now, I'm never gonna finish it. And I was like, I just gotta knock this out.
Yeah, very good decision. I'm going to try to knock this out too. Get a degree, hopefully. I don't know if it's going to grant me any position in a new field because I still would be working in art, but or I will still be studying art, but I hopefully just like a different aspect. I work in the customer service part of it. which doesn't really require a degree. But the customer is always wrong, and I hate having to accommodate them. So I'm
Feel that.
I'm going back to school. What else is going on, man? The wedding, that my cousin's wedding. That
Oh
should
yeah,
be
what's up with that?
well.
What's
So
the update?
the update is I text him. I was to say, hey man, like we wearing suits or whatever, like we wearing matching shit for the groomsmen, best man, all that shit. He said, nah, we free. You could just wear whatever you want. And I was just like, that's kind of whack. But
The chill wedding.
yeah,
Relax.
So, yeah. We're gonna do that. I have to submit the PTO for that. I got my outfit ready. I just have to wear a I just have to buy a blazer, like a black blazer. I was planning on just re-rocking the shit that I wore to J5's wedding, since we were just gonna rock anything. But I remember buying a black blazer from H&M and it didn't fit, so I had to return it.
H&M, I was gonna say like the way their clothes fit, but you're a skinnier dude, so it might be different.
Well, like even when I got like like a skinny fit medium, it felt like a fucking small.
Yeah,
So
your European sizes are crazy. I mean,
I
there's no way people in
like
Europe
it.
are that much smaller than like people in America. I don't believe that.
Hey,
I know
man,
I know America's obese, but like, why is our mediums like they're large? That don't make sense.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go to H&M next time. I might just go into what is just H&M plus Zara.
H&M.
Yeah, it's really just
H&M
H&M
Max.
plus. Yeah, that's all it is. Either that or a Uniqlo, whatever happens first.
I like Uniqlo.
Yeah, I like them too. It's just like their shit is just expensive.
Yeah, good quality
And
though. So like reasonable quality for the price you're paying, I think.
yeah, but I feel like they need a storefront because I'm tired of ordering clothes online and they don't fit.
Yeah, they got one. I know they got one in Boston for sure. I know there's Uniqlo in Boston because I've been there. I'm assuming New York City got one. I'm surprised Miami don't got one. I'm sure they do somewhere.
Nah.
They don't? Oh.
No. So I'm just gonna. I went to. I'll talk about that later. But I went to Zara because I showed up to Oppenheimer way too early. Just to see like how shit was fitting and what it's hitting for. And then I just order it online. But I just want to see if Uniqlo got anything. Also, my bank hit me up and was just like, hey man, you have all these like credit reward points or whatever. So you should probably cash it out before they expire or whatever. And so I got like a $200 gift card.
There you go.
And then what is it? And like a $25 gift card to Barnes and Nobles. So that's what I'm gonna use to buy the blazer with.
Oh, nice. Well, that worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oppenheimer, did you
I didn't do the double feature.
Did you watch it on the big screen, the super duper IMAX 20,000 that they told you to watch it on?
I saw it on the 70mm. I saw a chart that was just like, all right, here's all the places in the US that like has it.
Yeah.
And then like they left out my movie theater. And I was just like, oh, that sucks. Whatever. I'll watch it like in Dolby Cinema or IMAX Laser or whatever. And then I went online and there it was in 70mm, whatever the fuck millimeter. And I was just like, well, it's a movie, bruh. I honestly,
do you think it made a difference?
I don't know what it would look like in the regular screening, so I wouldn't know.
True.
And Barbie got the Dolby Cinema theater, so I'm not going to be able to see that. And Barbie also got it got all the other fancy shit. I'm
looking online. It says
I wouldn't
US
even
theaters.
know. I wouldn't even know what Oppenheimer looks like normally, and I do not watch standard screening movies anymore. Because that shit is ass.
Look at you.
Hey man, Dolby Cinema is definitely my favorite way to watch movies. The colors are like legitimately a lot more brighter. and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because I remember I went to go see Spider-Verse. I saw it in Adobe Cinema, and then I went back to go see it in IMAX Laser,
Yeah.
and the colors felt so fucking muted, and I was just like, I kind of hate it here.
Yeah, especially
Like
because like
I
the
don't like
whole
this.
the whole last third of that movie is at nighttime too. So it's
Oh yeah, it looks
like that whole final fight is at night. So yeah, I can see how that.
it didn't look too great. But yeah, I like watching stuff in Adobe Cinema. Like it's a lot more louder. So it's like when people were talking about Spider-Verse having like audio issues or whatnot,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I didn't feel that coming out of it. Like I didn't know that was like an issue with people because you know, Dolby Cinema was a lot louder. Um, but Oppenheimer, Barbie, I saw both. I'm not gonna no spoilers because I know there's still people that haven't seen either or don't plan on seeing one or the other. Um, I saw Oppenheimer first. That movie hard. I thought it was
Yeah,
really cool.
I've heard literally everybody saying like 5 out of 5, perfect
Yeah, really, really good. Just like just good overall acting.
for
Um,
sure.
compared to like I would definitely not that as a competition, but I would say I like Barbie more because like it was a lot more flashy. There's a lot more colors, the set design, outfits, all of that amazing. While
Yeah.
Oppenheimer is like, it's historically accurate, so they couldn't really stray away too much.
If
Um
there's a good way to maybe in like wrestling terms, like Barbie would be WWE, and then like Oppenheimer like
Oppenheimer
2016 New Japan or something like that. You know what I mean?
I would say both of the qualities was really good. So I'd
Yeah,
say
that's what I'm
like
saying. Like
Barbie
peak
is
New
like
Japan, and then Barbie's like it's like peak WWE, like 90, like
Ba-
98 WWE.
Barbie's main roster right now, and Oppenheimer was like NXT right now. Like like visual quality is like really great, but
Like like
just
black and
Barbie
gold
just got a
NXT, or
little
just like.
more right now because I think NXT is in a good spot right now.
But I'm talking about like just like top of the top, like that real
I mean,
era.
yeah, yeah, your takeover Portland's and all that other
Yeah, that
shit.
era.
um, but yeah, no, I thought Oppenheimer was really good. The scene where I all the scenes where they're working on the bomb is like really fucking cool.
Without going into detail, how was the actual explosion? Did it look good?
Oh man, I wanted what is it? Tuesday. I had to go to work, which is normally my day, but I had to go into work, and I was just like, all right, I got out early. I kind of want to see one of these two movies again, and I was just like, I would like to see Barbie for these things, and I would like to see Oppenheimer for like these reasons. Um, the bomb scene, fucking heat.
I can't wait.
That shit was hard.
I'm gonna get to it. My daughter wants to see Barbie on Saturday, so we're gonna go see Barbie. So I'm not going to Collision. I chose Barbie over
Oh,
Collision.
better decision.
Probably it's cheaper, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
Rents due. So I'm gonna go see
Right?
Barbie. I don't know when I'm gonna see Oppenheimer. Probably not the same day because I don't
No,
think
no, no, no.
Isabella wants. I don't think my daughter wants to go see Oppenheimer.
Yeah, your daughter will find out all about Oppenheimer when they go to
They
college
don't.
and shit, I guess.
Oh, they don't teach that in school.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
don't
talk
teach
about that.
that.
I
They
had no
just
idea who
say
made the damn bomb. I thought Einstein made the bomb the whole time. Come to find out, it wasn't even him.
um
I mean, he was
don't
there.
the only person that I knew that was like I guess like a bomb advocate was like Dr. Strangelove, and how I learned to love the bomb. Like that's the only like nuclear bomb related thing that I know in literature until Oppenheimer came out. And
What kind?
I only know about Doctor Strangelove because of Metal Gear Solid.
Gotcha. What was your history thing back when you were a kid? Like, what were you really into? You know, like some niggas was like really into World War
Oh,
II or something like that.
oh man, my homeboy really liked the Cold War. I would say the history thing that I really liked. Well,
It don't have to be a war. It could be anything. Like, what was something that you was like really into for no like for no reason, just for some reason, just like really into
the
that.
The one thing that I really like in history, just in period, like stuff that we learned in school, like specifically.
Or just in general. You didn't even have to be at school, just some shit you like you knew about and you just like read it. Like you went out of your way like read everything about it because you're just so interested into it.
Black Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
The Watchmen HBO series tackled the Wall Street thing, and then we had an art piece inside of the museum that was also about the Black Wall Street, and that art piece was like it was $100 bills cut up into what Tulsa, Oklahoma looked like, and then like the dollar bills were like blackened in the spots where Black Wall Street were like hit, or like where it like took place. So I thought that was really interesting. That's the part of history that I really like a lot. Not to say that I don't care, but I think something that kind of like the opposite of that in history, like something that I don't really care to like really hear anymore, is the Atlantic slave trade. I hate hearing about slavery.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that too? This is mad dark for no reason, but it's like I always find out something new, like even worse than I knew before.
Every time.
Every time. I'm like, well, that's even worse than what I thought it was. Like it just gets worse every single time.
What is it?
I couldn't even imagine.
And then, you know, my job loves to have a lot of Black artists. Oh, there's another piece of history that I remember that I really liked as well. But yeah, we get a lot of Black artists at the museum, and a lot of them they always talk about race, not racism, but just like slavery.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh man, I would love to get a Black artist that does not talk about this.
I know.
Like and I know it's so prevalent in our history, but it's just like something that I'm just like when I'm doing like tours and stuff like that, it's just something that I'm really tired of talking about. Like what is it, the Brooks slave ship or whatever. And then we had another artist, I think like 2 years prior. They just had like projections of waves and like this ominous sound, and like the sound was supposed to be all the slaves that were like thrown overboard on the Brooks slave ship. And I was just like,
that is wild. That is why?
Yeah,
I mean, I understand why, but like geez.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something I didn't really like.
We got like a model size replica of like the Amistad where I'm at. So it's you know what I mean?
Jesus.
It's like right at the I think it's at the Mystic Seaport. It's somewhere. I live near like a Navy port, so like we get stuff like that. But yeah, man, you know, yours is darker, but mine's is pretty dark because I was like in like 7th grade when I found out what Columbine was. I like for some reason this sounds crazy, but I read everything I could about, because this is like before school shootings was like common. Like there's like maybe like 3 that ever happened at that point, but like it was just like, man, I was like just so I was so interested in why these 2 guys would do that. I was just reading everything I could.
It's fucking nuts.
Library, like internet. It was just like, bro, like I was reading like the diaries and stuff that were like online and stuff. Like they had like little diaries they used to write, like little videos. I was so locked in. I don't know why, but that was something I was just really like just really invested in for like a couple months just for no reason. Like it was weird.
So I like the history thing that I like to just read about is the attack on Black Wall Street, and then John Brown, but specifically by Terry Atkins. He was a American revolutionary, like he was like an abolish what was that? I was just looking at it. Yeah, he like freed slaves during like he's a white dude, but he was freeing slaves during the American Civil War and shit like that. It's just John Brown, and then the artist Terry Atkins. He has an art piece that is just like, I think it's like 21 spears just leaned up against the wall, and it just like represents like the raids that he did to like free slaves. So I thought that shit was hard.
Interesting. That sounds interesting.
And then
that's
John
Brown I know. Only John Brown I know, the king of the burbs. You ever see the White Rapper show?
Yes, I remember the White Rapper show.
Bro, John
Crazy
Brown
got
robbed. He got robbed on that show, bro. He should have won. He was the best rapper on the show. I'll throw that out there. Yeah, that was a wild. VH1 would do whatever.
Could you even watch that on streaming?
I wonder, that Paramount?
No.
I doubt it. I highly shit probably got deleted off the internet. There's no way to be a White Rapper. You might be able to find it on YouTube. Let me see.
That shit on Daily Motion, bitch.
Yeah.
But, Oppenheimer really good. Barbie that shit hard. What is it? I cried several times watching Barbie. That shit was heat.
Oh, I'm definitely crying. Then I'm a crier.
I think a lot of people are deeming Barbie as a feminist movie,
It's woke,
but it is
super
an
woke,
equality.
baby.
It's yeah, whatever. But like, it's a super equality movie because Ken also gets like
Restored.
a lot of shit. So
Yeah, I saw one clip on TikTok, and they're already putting clips on TikTok
oh
of
yeah, it's so hard to avoid. Like it's so hard to avoid spoilers. I'm glad that people are just like they're just using just like using the screenshots from the movie that aren't in trailers. I was just like, just mad spoilery, son. But
yeah.
like
I
they're
mean,
using it for jokes, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's
I
just
like all I saw was a clip. It was Ken. I know he's in the real world, so he's like talking to this
oh
guy
yeah,
in the
yeah,
office. He's like, "Yeah, I want this job," and the lady's like, "No." It's just like I talked to the
yeah, yeah,
manager.
yeah,
He was like, "I handed it." Like, oh, that's weird.
yeah. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, Barbie was really good. I liked it a lot. I'm trying to remember like the feeling that it gave me, but I thought it was a really good movie coming out of it. Hilarious also, just like it perfect
It
blend
seemed like it. Yeah, it
between
seemed like it's funny.
perfect blend between comedy and the real world shit that they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody was just like, oh man, I don't want to pay to see a 2 hour like Martell commercial. And I was just like, this is the hardest commercial I ever seen, bruh. I almost went to the
You've
nearest
done it before.
store. Almost went to the nearest store to get a Barbie shirt, bruh. But yeah, we've seen it everywhere. I think every movie is sort of a commercial because it makes you want to see the
Of
next
course.
one.
Of
Like
course.
you're selling yourself to the people. So like I don't know. That was like the very like tired brain take that I saw.
Also, White Rapper Show is on YouTube. You can find it if you type it in.
Just a full season.
Full episode. At least I see up to episode 5.
Uh,
I'm telling you, man, Shamrock shouldn't have won. That's a spoiler. If you haven't seen the White Rapper Show, Shamrock wins when it should have been John Brown. That's not here today.
he should have won off the name alone. But
Yeah, King of the Burbs. Come on now.
Hallelujah,
holla back.
Let's talk about wrestling.
You had a catchphrase, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go see Barbie and Oppenheimer. Even if you're not interested in either or, I think you should just watch both for the duality. It's really good. But all right. In the trenches,
Roosh
resigns with AEW, and to that I say, you're an idiot.
Okay. All right.
You're a fool.
Roosh signs a multi-year deal with AEW after he had I think it was a 1-year deal. One of the reasons he said Jose the assistant said it was because Roosh something about his family, and like Tony Khan was like really attentive about his family and like was really in that like some kind of like bond between him and Tony Khan or whatever. But he's back with AEW. I'd say his first year has been I guess uneventful. Not the it has been uneventful, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's a little underwhelming. I think Roosh, when he came in, had a lot of buzz, and
like
I think he's a good worker. Kind of. I don't know. Roosh is weird. I think I know he has it in him, but like something's missing for me at least when it comes to Roosh. But he also
care.
Yeah, even like outside of that, something about his in-ring style, it doesn't hit for me. I think it's kind of I think it might be the lucha thing. I hate being so anti-lucha. I really am, because like
hey,
I'm
man,
not like,
if you don't like the style, you don't like the style. You don't have to.
I don't like it
because I don't.
I don't like it, man. I'm sorry. I just don't like lucha. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. But yeah, I hope he talked to Tony Khan into shit. Put him on Saturday with the rest of the colliders.
I don't know why he's not there with Andrade. What the fuck?
I do believe CM Punk posted something on his story about like he put like Collider over like Rush's name or something like that. So maybe now he will be. We'll see. I don't think he's been around since Collision started. I don't believe, right? He's been gone for a minute.
What is
I feel
it?
like I don't remember last time he's had a match.
I think it's only been like 2 weeks, but like
I think it's been
he's-
the one the Jungle Boy match was like the last match he had.
oh,
Am I bugging?
Roosh. Oh, no.
I don't remember last time Roosh wrestled. Looked up on the old.
Shit. Honestly, he might have performed on Rampage or some shit. So that shit don't mean nothing to me.
I'm trying to check now. Okay, yeah, the match with Hobbs on Rampage in June 9th. Gold not Gold Rush. Where yeah, I think it might have been in June. Yeah, I think June. Yeah, June 9th was the last time he wrestled. So I don't believe Collision was there yet. I do think he'll be a Collision guy.
I don't know why he's not a Collision guy. Like
They
Andrade's
need all the
there,
body-
you should be there.
He wasn't there. He hasn't been there since June. But they need bodies bad on Collision because it's a really like a 7-man show over there.
Yeah. I can't honestly say I care because he hasn't done much in AEW, like period. So like him re-signing, I'm just like, whatever.
Did you think you were gonna go to AEW? I mean, I'm sorry, WWE. I feel like anytime I see a headline that says WWE has interest in somebody, it usually means AEW. It usually means AEW signing them imminently. I feel like that always happens.
They put that shit into the ether so Tony Khan could pay extra for the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I whatever. It is what it is. To what is it? Probably like a 5-year deal to doing nothing. So
For sure.
get the bag, I guess.
How old is Roosh?
Probably like in his 30s.
Roosh got one of those faces where I can't tell if he's young or old, to be honest with you.
He what is it? Because I'm sure Andrade is like in his 30s, and I'm pretty
Andrade
sure
got to be like late 30s. He's been wrestling for a long time. I feel
yeah,
like.
I'm pretty sure
Roosh is 34, so he's kind of closer to my age. Okay,
ass nigga. All right.
relax, chill out. Chill out, kid. Yeah, Andrade 33. Okay, I thought Andrade was older. Okay. How old is Charlotte?
Like 33. Probably the same
Is
age.
she? Me and Charlotte aren't the same age, are we?
Probably.
Wow, okay. Charlotte
'cause
37.
Oh damn.
I'm about to say because she was pretty old when like WrestleMania
He retired.
24. She was like a grown woman then. I feel like
What is it? I believe she was like 21 then, but
because I was 18. Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Andrade got him saying nice, boy.
you feel me?
But yeah. Okay. Orange Cassidy produced a match for, I believe it was
Big Bill and
Big Bill.
and
Yeah.
Brian Cage, my guys, versus Matt Sydal and I don't remember who the other person was.
it was it was probably Trent Beretta or some shit.
I believe it. No, it wasn't Trent. It was where's that? Where's that Rampage at? It was I don't remember. But yeah, it was a good match. It really turned me, to a fan of it was Trent Beretta. It was Matt Sydal and Trent Beretta versus Big Bill and Brian Cage. And I thought that was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.75 out of 5. But yeah, I mean, if that's what he's on, I do think it's interesting because they put a list of the people who are producers in there. He's like the only active worker that was like listed as a producer, which I thought was interesting. I mean, if he's doing stuff like that tag match, I'm cool with it. I just thought it was interesting that he's the only like guy on active.
Nigga said, they said, I don't want to produce this match. And Orange Guy said, I do it. And then he just let him do it.
You think he did it in character? He did it in character?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He was on the headset in character.
Yeah. Also, you weren't here when we were talking about the you need approval / ban list. And I was just like, that comes out and then this comes out, and it's just like, okay, if you have to check it with a coach or an agent or a producer or whatever, and then you got a wrestler doing it, who the fuck you got to check in with, bro?
Whoever his producer is, I guess.
Like,
unless he's producing his own shit. I don't think he is. I don't sound.
Inmates running the asylum, bruh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think the Young Bucks be on the headset and shit too. Like, a lot of those guys, a lot of those vets, they got little backstage jobs. It's a real family business. If very ECWS, because I remember if you ever watch any of those like documentaries are talking about like Bubba was doing like the mail and shit, like merch, or like Tommy Dreamer. It was somebody was doing merch and like someone was doing whatever production. And
Yeah,
a guy
but
doing commentary. It was
AEW got bread, so
they
they
do.
shouldn't be working like a mom and pop. You feel me?
Maybe Orange Cassidy's wrapping it up soon, man. He's been wrestling for shit 2 decades.
How old is he? Let's
Orange
see.
Cassidy, he
This
got
is
to be
the
like
age.
40.
This is the age heavy episode, bro.
He got to be like 40 by now. 40
Oh yeah,
something.
he's about to be 40.
Yeah, he's about. I thought he was
Next
just 40. Bro,
he's about to be 40 next year.
any wrestler that was wrestling when I was in high school, I just assume is old as shit. Because I've been out of high school for a long time.
This nigga real names is James.
What you thought it was?
Nothing.
What?
I never thought what his real name would be.
I never
don't care
really
him
thought
that
about
much.
his real name either. Dude, not to be honest. Still firing it to me. I hate the Colony. I was not a fan of the Colony at all.
That's okay, bro. Nobody gives
They
a shit
used to
about
get pushed
Chikara.
so hard on Chikara. I never understood why. Like, what are these guys? They're not even like. Oh. For anybody who used to watch Chikara back in the day,
No, we're good.
there was a stable of ants, and Orange Cassidy played an ant. And he was the main ant, but I never thought he was that great.
Super silly shit. But yeah, Orange Cassidy's producing matches. I think it's just an anomaly, but it is what it is. Kota Ibushi, and I want to ask you about your thoughts on Blood and Guts after we talk about this. He explains why he was moving like his ass was full of lead in the Blood and Guts match last week. And he said that the soles of his boots were kind of thin and the glass and thumbtacks had pierced through. And then both of his ankles were stiff. So that's why he was moving as shittily as he was. And he also said that he's like in the same tweet, he said that he's back home. So he just did Blood and Guts and like went back to Japan. Which I think is kind of nuts.
I got a lot of thoughts on this. Number one, that nigga lying. I don't care.
Yeah,
that man came to that show out of shape as fuck. He came out face with mad puffy and fat. Look, I know I'm not the peak of physicality. I understand that, but I'm also not a professional athlete. All right. I don't know if he had anything deeper going on, some kind of injury, depression. I don't know. But that boy did not come to that match in shape. Number two, you ain't know what kind of match it was when you went into this. You just went. You just flew to America.
Yeah, he said, I ain't know it was gonna be like that, bro.
You ain't seen not one John Moxley match in the last 6 months. Thought maybe this guy might bring out some glass and thumbtacks. You can't fool me. You were out there gassed. You're dropping dudes on their head. You were barely in the match to do anything. Honestly, if we're gonna keep it a stack, just admit you was off, bro. You feel it. I don't know Kota
capping
Ibushi.
his rap, bro.
Yeah, I don't know Kota Ibushi. He seems like a nigga that would lie a lot. He give me liar vibes.
Well, that nigga head's full of rocks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think he's the brightest guy. I don't think he'd be
because well, is he not too bright that he would come into this shit with very dull sneak like old ass boots?
That's what I'm saying.
Like
that showed he didn't even care. He didn't get no new boots or nothing. He was like, nah, I'm gonna rock these house show joints. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy.
But yeah, honestly,
but yeah,
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
If that was your first impression of Kota Ibushi, like as a fan, you're like, that's it. That niggas was hyping up because that was like, ugh.
And then he's already gone.
Yeah, I didn't think he was sticking around anyway. I figured that was a one-off.
He probably should stick around because he's not doing shit else.
Yeah, maybe he'll be he might be around. Maybe he'll come back around for the Wembley in a few weeks.
Well, shit, he should be here so they could build up to it.
Yeah, I guess they got a month. All right. I don't know that man's schedule. But yeah, I'm not trying to hear all that. As far as Blood and Guts goes, it wasn't the worst one. I thought last year's was the worst one.
Yes,
it wasn't better than the first. I'll put it in the middle. It was number 2. If I were to go 1, 3, 2. as far as Blood and Guts go. It was the standout spot for me in Blood and Guts was the Pac doing the was the double stomp off the top of the cage through the table. That was hard. But besides that, I don't remember else anything that happened. I guess the giant nail spot was cool. Did anything else really? Do you remember like any big spots from that match besides that? It's been a week, so I forgot.
The nail board thing, which I thought was whatever. I thought the coolest spot to me was the raining down the thumbtacks. I thought that was cool from like the top.
That was
of the
a cool.
cage.
That was a cool visual. I like that. I did like that. A lot of fighting outside of the cage, which I thought was interesting. I guess every year they kind of. I guess it's that's their way of differentiating it from war games that they leave the cage. I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do a double cage, you probably just stay in the cage.
Yeah, excuse me.
You know what I mean?
Talking about blood and guts making me sleepy, but yeah, like the purpose of the war games is to like keep the like you got to contain the violence.
Yeah,
and
contain the
they're
violence
out
in
of
the
it.
cage.
And then what is it?
Again,
Pop just fucking walks away.
That's so old timer, I guess, nitpick I could say, because it's not really. Technically it's not war games. It's its own match. Because even in war games, do they are theirs by pinfall or was it only submission? And I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I guess that's their way of differentiating it, which I guess is cool. But as far I don't know, these matches don't hit. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like the war game style match in the first place. I think it can be very slow and plotting.
Yeah,
but it makes it worse with TV commercials. I just think.
Oh yeah,
this is a match. It has to be up here, but you can't do commercials during this match. It doesn't.
Definitely made it worse.
Yeah, it didn't help the cause. And there was a lot of, as far as production stuff, a lot of just like miss spot. And AEW had not figured out how to do multi-person matches production wise. It's always a mess, and it's always we miss too many. Like I understand
from the camera work to fucking everything else.
It's just like I understand, like even Money in the Bank, there were spots missing the match, but I feel like there's like when they did Anarchy in Arena, we missed so many spots just because it was like bam, 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 bam. Like there's only one camera and there's like 5 people in 5 different places. It's tough. They got to figure that out as far as just like how they production. But I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Blood and Guts, it was fine. I'm not gonna say it was a bad match. I wasn't like bored watching. It was fine. I think I gave like a 3.5 or something.
I think solely for the purpose that you miss a crucial part of the finish due to the bad camera work it still kills me now. Like like you said, they just have to get it together with these multi-man matches. Like I don't know, get a third cameraman out there or some shit. I don't know, but
I'm not gonna do it. Also, Jack Perry versus Hook on that show, I thought was really good. I think that was Hook's best match.
Oh, definitely.
Say that too. The FTW title match was Hook's best match.
He don't got much of a catalog.
This is true. I would, yeah. I mean, besides like that's the longest match besides like the fucking final deletion bullshit, which was terrible. So I mean, that was a good match for. I think they should run that back this time, like FTW rules for your FTW championship. Ideally, but I guess we're gonna go with Jerry. I guess we're going with Jerry Lynn who asked for that. Who asked for Jerry Lynn?
Fucking
bro,
stupid. If you tell me,
you got people. I'm just sorry, bro. You got so many talented guys back there sitting there. You tell me you gonna trot out Jerry Lynn's old ass? Jerry, not even like. I think Jerry Lynn's a great wrestler, but like, bro, he wasn't even cool. Barely even cool in the 90s. You wanted to like. At least if you're gonna throw an old guy out there, at least be like a cool old guy. You know what I mean? Jerry Lynn. What has Jerry Lynn done?
Produce some of the worst matches you will ever see, bro.
Bro, Jerry Lynn ain't been relevant since what? When he won the ROH title in like 2006? He was barely relevant then. The only reason he won it because of that damn that movie. What's that movie? Randy the
Wrestler?
Ram, the wrestler. Yeah. The only reason he even won it. They're trying to
capitalize. Wait, he was in that movie?
I know they filmed it at an ROH, like they filmed scenes at an ROH show for sure. So I'm sure he would, but I think they were trying to capitalize off the old vet winning the championship. So I'm pretty sure he won the championship around the same time the movie was filmed, or when the movie came out. But I'm not mistaken. My timelines are kind of, but I believe it was like 2008ish. I want to say. Either way,
Okay.
why are they trying them out on Dynamite in 2023?
I remember seeing so many commercials of the wrestler, even like when I wasn't even watching wrestling, but I remember seeing so many commercials for it and shit.
Great movie, really good movie.
And I wanted to do it for spot callers, but Justin is like, I think he's seen it too recently when I
Yeah.
proposed it for like that's
Okay.
what is
You
it? I
should
think it was
watch
like
it.
yeah.
It's a good movie. I think it won movie of the year that year, or it was nominated at least in the Oscars. I believe. I think it might have won.
I'll peep it one day. And
Yeah, it's really
honestly,
good.
I think we might do fucking ready to rumble before we even do Spock. The wrestler.
Have you seen Ready to Rumble?
I haven't seen any wrestling movie.
Oh
Wait,
man.
hold on. No, I haven't seen any wrestling movie. No, I haven't. No, I never seen the one with Hulk Hogan and was
With
it
No Holds
Tiny Lister
Barred.
Jr. I never seen No Holds Barred. I've never seen Ready to Rumble. Never seen The Wrestler. I mainly just seen documentaries more than anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to think. Did it win anything?
I want to check it out.
Okay. Mickey Rourke was nominated for Best Actor in the Academy Awards, and then Marissa Tomei, the best Aunt May. The best Aunt May. She got Best Supporting Role nominated, but nobody won. They got nominated for a lot of stuff. Golden Globes, Bruce Springsteen. What?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was a good movie though.
Okay. AEW time. I see you put some Rampage stuff on there, so chat me up, brother.
Rampage. Did I put Rampage? I meant to put Collision if I put Rampage on the thing. I definitely did. I meant to put Collision. That's Collision talk. Nothing happened. Rampage was terrible. Yeah, that damn AEW Rumble bullshit, and it just showed how fucking weak the mid card is. Can I tell you the participants in that damn match?
For what match?
I'm gonna tell you. The damn the Rumble thing they had.
Oh, the Royal Rampage.
Oh my god. Atrocious.
That was on Rampage.
I know, but like it just showed how
okay.
bad the mid card is. I was like, bro, are you for real? Like it was just like, ugh. I'm trying to. None of the big like, I know all the mid card is on Collision now. It was
I've
like
noticed.
all the whole mid card's on Collision, and it really so it leave the Dynamite / Rampage side very bare in the mid card. It's really interesting because like now Collision had no main eventers, like no real main event guys, but it has like all the mid card dudes, and then Dynamite has all the main event guys and no mid card, and it shows.
And which is funny because I think the strategy for Rampage is that these discarded and forgotten mid carders should be your top talent, and then you start ushering in a new set of mid card. But I guess the mid card is too bad for them to move them up because Miro comes out, has a match, and they put him back in the closet to scream.
Yeah,
I think he's perfect. Where the fuck is Luchasaurus? Why are we having a battle royale for Luchasaurus shit?
Well, Luchasaurus, it was for Luchasaurus. The battle royale was for Luchasaurus.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know. Just Luchasaurus something to do. I mean, it's more a Christian. It's more a Christian storyline than it is a Luchasaurus storyline.
But like, I don't know. Just pick a op, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm challenge for it.
I'm gonna give you a few people in this match. I'm not gonna go through everybody, but Angelo Parker, Big Bill, Bishop Khan, Brian Cage, Ethan Page, Isaiah Cassidy.
Wait, hold on.
Hager.
Hold on. Who the fuck is Bishop Khan?
ROH dude with Swerve's crew, big dude.
Oh Jesus.
Jeff Jarrett, Commander, Matt Hardy, Matt Menard, Matt Sydal, Minoru Suzuki out of nowhere, Nick Wayne, Swerve Strickland, The Blade, Butcher, and Toa Leona. That was the match. Out of all those names, maybe two are even like relevant. That's Darby and Swerve. And if you want to throw Nick Wayne in there, I guess because he's on TV a lot now. That's it. Nasty mid card. Just nasty.
That is not a mid card division. I mean, whatever.
That is a nasty mid card. And the rest of the show wasn't better. The Billy Gunn, the Acclaim versus QTV, and the main event was Chris Statlander versus Marina Shafir in a 5-minute match.
Main event?
That was the main event. The Mark Henry promo and everything.
Go
It's
to
time.
hell, bro. Wait, Mark Henry promo.
You know, he does a little like the little pre-main event thing, and he does a little catchphrase. It's time for the main event on
Oh
Rampage.
Jesus, they still having him do that?
Yeah, every week. Jimmy, that's his one job.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I do not watch Rampage. My fault.
That's his one job in the company is to tell people it's the main event of Rampage.
Well, anything else on Collision that you want to talk about?
Speak on Collision. Let's go back. That's what I really want to talk about. I kind of spoke on it earlier, but just kind of it's very bare bones roster. It still feels very much like CM Punk and friends. Which look at
that
the
ain't gonna
card
stop.
briefly. The Acclaim, the Daddy Ass versus House of Black. I was kind of expecting more. I felt like I turned my head and the match was over. I was like, that's it. Christian and Ricky Starks defeating CM Punk and Darby Allin. Match was good, but long. For once, which has been my complaint every week, is these matches just are long just for being the sake of long. If it's due to just some kind of booking choice, or if it's due to they just don't have anybody else to work the show, so they have to drag these matches out. Anything else I want to talk about? Ricky Starks' promo at the beginning. I see what they were trying to do. I don't know if they got the result they wanted, because it felt like he just kept getting more and more cheers the heelers he tried to be. I don't know. It was almost like on some 99 Rock shit, or 98 Rock shit, where like he was in a corporation or whatever, but he was still kind of getting cheered just because he was so cool. He's undeniably like, oh, okay, this guy's kind of cool. Like, you can't pull up with the Louis bag with nothing in it just to show off the Louis bag and think people are going to like boo that. That's kind of cool. You just kind of flex on it real quick. I mean, I don't know where they're going with that, but got another win over Punk. So I mean, they're trying. We're gonna see where this goes.
I'm sorry, I don't think wins over Punk is gonna raise his stock too much.
You think that's the all-out match, Punk versus Ricky Starks or something? I don't think that's all in. I think that's all out because it's gonna be Chicago.
Sure.
I don't know how they're gonna do that. That's gonna be a tough book in both those pay-per-views.
I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stress out about it at all. But my thing is that okay, Ricky Starks is in this new character, he flexing and doing all this yada yada. He won the Owen Hart tournament. Is he gonna get his title match?
Did the Owen Hart winner get a title match? Did who won it? Adam Cole get a title match for his?
Yeah, but it was mixed up with like Forbidden Door and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll get one.
And then Britt Baker won it and then got her shot.
I'm sure he'll get a shot. Well, maybe they'll do whatever the fuck is in Punk's bag, and they'll do that.
Oh brother,
I think they're gonna do the WrestleMania 10 type deal where like I think Punk's gonna pull the championship out of his bag. Might get maybe he has the old belt since MJF has his own custom one, and he's like, I'm the real champ. They're gonna do the unification maybe at All In. MJF did the pointed out CM Punk in the promo, so who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm just happy at least they're trying. I'm cool with Ricky Starks getting TV time and them trying to figure something out, because I feel like they were wasting him for a good while, kind of just stuck in weird places on the show and sometimes just not being on the show at all.
That seems I don't know. It seems like a mess, and I'm not gonna worry about it too much because I don't really watch Collision. Hopefully they get it together. I guess I don't know. Because Willow also needs her shot too, for that title, and I don't know if she wasted that title shot trying to face Athena for the ROH title.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of where they're going. The direction is Athena Willow,
but they already have the match. So
yeah, did you watch Death Before Dishonor at all? Did you see anything from
No.
Death Before Dishonor? I neither. Cage match it looked pretty good though. Cage match gave 8.6. I peeped it.
The only thing that I saw from Death Before Dishonor was Athena and Willow. They were like doing finishers of women that were a part of ROH.
Okay, that's cool. I'm mad at that.
I wasn't mad at it either because I thought, that's a cool homage, but some of those ladies' finishers are fucking garbage.
Who are I don't I'm not really familiar with like Ring of Honor's like women's division. Did they ever like really get one after? I stopped watching Ring of Honor around
no,
like
they didn't.
2012. Like, there ever been like a time where like Ring of Honor women division was hot? Like,
I remember the period of time where I was just like, man, I'll give all women's wrestling a chance. I don't care. I love it. I watched the ROH women's show. I said, maybe I don't like it that much.
they were rocking
That
with
shit was garbage.
they were rocking with Shimmer, right? For a while.
Yeah, they just had they had like some Shimmer people come through. They had some like Stardom girls come women come through. It still wasn't good.
Shimmer's still a thing.
I don't think so. But they had this one. They had this one lady that worked in ROH. She was their women's champ. I think she was like their first women's champion or something. I don't remember her name, but when Utami from Stardom was at was at NXT, she was there with them.
Okay.
Whoever's listening, you most likely know who I'm talking about, but I just don't remember her name. But I remember watching them wrestle, and I was like, "This shit garbage." And she's the women's champion. I'm not watching this.
There were 6 women's championship reigns in Ring of Honor for the women. It started in April 7, 2018. It was Sumi Sakai. I'm not super familiar with Sumi Sakai.
She's terrible.
Okay, and then Kelly Klein.
Not great.
Then Mayu Iwatani, and then Kelly Klein again. I remember Angelina Love winning the championship. I do remember that. And then Kelly Klein, and then it got deactivated. Because I don't.
Roxy.
I don't think Roxanne was women's champion. There was no Ring of Honor women's championship at that point.
I'm looking at the ROH Women's World Championship right now. I guess I'm looking at a different lineage.
Yeah, I think they got rid of it in 2020, and then when they brought it back, that's when Roxy won it, the first one. She was the 1st.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, my birthday. Look at that, September 12th. Yeah, then Deanna, then Mercedes. By the time Deanna had, I think is when they got bought by AEW. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, nah, brother. This ain't fire to me. There's like, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on Deonna Purrazzo anymore, but there's definitely only one fire wrestler in this lineage.
No, don't disrespect me. No, I think Athena is a great wrestler. I just think she's lame.
Yeah, if you're lame, then that doesn't be like.
I'll never discredit Athena's wrestling ability. She just is a loser, like in real life. Not like, you know what I mean. Like
as the total package, bro. I'm not jacking it, brother. But yeah, that's that. Okay, let's start talking about Dynamite. Swerve loses to Swerve with the interference from AR Fox. And earlier on the show, AR Fox lost to Orange Cassidy, beat, swung on Orange Cassidy, and Darby was just like, what the fuck, man? I gave you this, I put in a good word for you in this opportunity, and then you went to do some slime ball shit like that. And then, of course, he came later on the show to exact his revenge. Couple things about this. I sort of like the reoccurring.
Yeah, a little thread during the show. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. What I don't like is, hey man, AR Fox, the video package at the start of the show where it was just like, hey, yo, AR Fox let me sleep on his couch, so therefore he deserves a title shot. Said none of his other accolades besides he was like Darby's friend.
Didn't he like imply that he trained him?
No, he implied he trained him too and stuff like that. But I was just like, that's seeing the way that nigga wrestled, that's not really an accomplishment or an accolade in my eyes.
Whoa, relax. Hey, you talking about AR Fox? That boy nice. Don't do that.
Well, training Darby Allin and seeing how shitty that boy wrestle.
I don't think Darby's a bad wrestler. I don't think Darby's a bad wrestler.
Oh, that's your opinion.
I don't think he's bad.
But hold on, let's see his career highlights.
Who, AR Fox?
Here? Yeah.
he had possibly one of the greatest matches in the last decade with Swerve and Lucha Underground. I think that match is fantastic. So be cool with me.
Uh, yeah,
Also,
I
he just like an innovator of a lot of that,
and
a lot of that shit.
my thing is that say that
Yeah, I
commentary, say
mean,
that. Darby, if you want to get this dude a title shot, he trained me. He has a ton of accolades. He's done amazing stuff on the indies, yada yada, this and that. Give him that opportunity. Say that rather than he done me a favor once when I was broke.
yeah, that's fair.
That's not fire, bro.
My problem with this, I guess it's kind of a stylistic choice. It just like I don't mind. I think they tried. This is like a story that could have been a couple weeks long and put it all in like one show. When low key, at least, I think at least like they had that moment last week, and then you see like maybe a clip on Rampage or like the next week on Dynamite, like you see Swerve coming up to AR Fox talking this and that, or like whatever, you know what I mean, or just something like that.
Mm-hmm.
At least kind of tease it first for you to. They got right to it. Like, yeah, well, he's in the group now. Like, damn, where the hell did that come from? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what happened within that 90 minutes of time where he was just like he was rocking with Darby, he punched Orange Cassidy in the face, and all of a sudden now he had a t-shirt and he's in fucking Mogul Philly. It's like what just happened? You know what I mean? I'm sure they'll explain it next week. I would hope they would. But I'd rather they at least could like tease it a little bit first before they did it. That's just me though. I don't know. Maybe they.
Yeah, like I don't know.
We'll see what happened.
I felt like this could have had a little more legs and shifted a different direction, because I just generally just felt like the whole time like, oh, he really just got a title shot because
Well, I
Darby
mean,
said so.
It's the international championship. I'm sure Orange Cassidy in character would have given him the title match anyway. He'll give anybody a title match. So
Yeah, that's why I didn't feel like AR Fox needed the Darby cosign. You feel me?
But I'm at least I can't say that because then I'm like, bro, at least they gave somebody a video package, like niggas who don't know who he is. At least they gave somebody a damn video package for James.
This fucking video package is like damn near 8 months too late.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Shit.
Better late than never, bro.
I mean, honestly, yeah. What I mean, like, they finally, it's crazy. Once again, it seemed like a Darby Allin involved. After what he said last week about how like him giving Nick Wayne the video package was his idea. Like Tony Khan at no point thought, hey, maybe we should give this 18-year-old kid who nobody knows who the fuck he is a video package. Like nobody thought to do that. And then I guess was a wrestler. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's another thing that I would like to mention. Darby is the only one smart enough to say, yo, we actually need video packages.
Bro, it's like it blows my mind. And people are just like, why do you want everything to be just like WWE? I'm like, bro, it's not even like a WWE thing. It's just like this is like just standard.
Just introducing a new artist type thing.
Yeah, introducing something new. Like you can't just throw niggas out there and expect people to care or expect people to have all the information on this kid. Like, like we're locked in to wrestling, but like I don't know anything about Nick Wayne besides he's 18. Do you know anything about Nick Wayne?
Except his dad died.
Yeah, that's all I know. His dad was a wrestler I'd never heard of. But like besides that.
Like Von Wagner dad. Never heard of your pops, bro.
You gotta be deep in it to know what's his name. Cowboy.
Yeah, you had to be locked the fuck in, bro.
Locked in to be, or like Carmella's dad, whoever that jobber was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no. You mean Cameron Grimes' daddy?
At least he was with the Hardys though. That makes a little bit more sense.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was in Omega with Matt and Jeff.
Okay. But yeah, that is a whole thread of story, and most likely we will just be getting a tag team match between like Nick Wayne, Darby, and then AR Fox and Swerve Scott, and then whatever happens after that. The main event, BCC, they defeat the best friend. My fault. Sorry, the Lucha Brothers win that match, defeating the best friends at BCC.
After Orange Cassidy, we forgot to add the fact that after AR Fox punches Orange Cassidy in the face, John Moxley comes out and attacks Orange Cassidy because Orange Cassidy attacked Claudio
on Friday, and I said Drewski hands, whatever the fuck. I said on Excalibur said on Friday. I said Say less, bro. I need no. Don't tell
So
me.
so yeah, John Moxley had to
Yeah.
get his lick back. Say you ain't about to hit my man's like that. And then so Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy returned the favor in the main event and cost him the match. As far as the match goes, it was exactly what you would expect it to be. It was a lot of high flies, lucha bros, no selling, best friends, doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Moxley, being him, and Claudio being a world class athlete,
Uh,
as he should be.
sorry. Fucking hiccup got stuck. But yeah, there's a chaos. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When the match started and it had like that hot start and everybody was fighting on the ramp, I said, I know what this is. And then I just tuned the fuck out. Like it wasn't going to be a real match. There wasn't going to be some real wrestling here, bruh. And then AEW's 200th episode is next week. So it's gonna be Trent, Moxley, and Pentagon Jr. in a triple threat anything goes match. So just more bullshit. And I think the BCC losing to the Elite and going to the Best Friends is comedy. Really knocked down the motherfuckers at Peg, and we haven't seen the Elite since. Well, we haven't seen the Elite at all in this show. It's only been one.
Yeah, no one
yeah.
at all. I don't think they even got mentioned tonight.
Yeah, like
blood.
Like
they showed the video package.
Yeah, that was like that was it. I wasn't really rocking with that. But yeah, that's it. And then we we'll hear from MJF, Cole, and FTR responded. MJF just said
I want to get into that because MJF, first of all,
smoked them.
Shout out to literally just now my mentions at Fruity Sore. He was like, MJF ran down exactly what he was gonna say, dude. Because I said, well, first I tweeted, Dax Harwood, top 3 lamest wrestlers right now. This isn't 1986. We're not in Memphis anymore. And then Fruity Service, while he was like, MJF ran down exactly what he was gonna say due to how repetitive he is, only for him to do exactly that. You can't make this up.
Right.
And I agree.
And MJF was just like, I don't give a fuck about, I don't care about your wife. You love your family, how much you love the wrestling business. Goes to commercial, comes back. Dax cuts that exact promo.
That's all he got. It's literally all he's got.
Dog, really ran him down, bro. And then at least MJF had like the I guess like the knowledge to even just drop a Pinnacle reference,
I will say Dax did mention Pinnacle, or one of them did on Saturday on Collision when they did that promo. Whatever. Which I also didn't like. That would have to be, I mean, Dax is always whiny, but that was by far the whiniest promo I've ever heard from a babyface wrestler in my life. I was like, bro, it made me not like him even more than I already disliked him. You're just like, we take wrestling seriously. Like, how dare you mock tag team wrestling? Like, yo, have some fucking fun, bro.
And then also it's just like, they're not the ones that making a mockery of it. It's the fucking booker that made the stupid blind eliminator shit.
That too. I don't know. I'm just like that's so like.
I love wrestling more than you thing.
Yeah, like, bro, what is this? Who cares?
I'm glad. What is it? I like that.
I hope they lose. I hope.
Absolutely.
I hope Adam Cole just win those belts. I want to see FTR downfall so bad.
Yeah, I also like Taz not saying anything because literally early on the show he said, "Man, the real shit about this business is doing your thing and getting money." So I'm sure whenever he hears these Dax promos, he's just like, "Oh, fucking brother, bro, some fucking marks." Yeah, I'm not.
Which that may be.
You have to be really bad for me to be rooting for MJF, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be rooting for MJF. like it made me it made me do another tweet where I'm just like, yo, nobody, like, it's very few people in this company that's like quote unquote cool. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot
Yeah.
of like I watch Raw and I see the Judgment Day on there. I see Seth on there. I see Becky on there. I'll see who else is ever the fuck's on Raw. Even
Bianca,
like
Asuka,
Gunther, like those people are
Gunther,
cool. Rhea
Drew.
Ripley is cool. You know what I mean? Like Cody's not cool, but like or even like Bloodline's cool. Like Solo is cool. These are cool people. Like if I was a kid, I'll be fucking with these people over in AEW. I just not a lot of guys I'm fucking with. I'm not fucking
Yeah.
with
I was
BCC.
looking.
I'm not fucking with.
I
I
was
got a
looking.
lot of comments. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was looking at it and I saw people say that Jay Cargill is cool. I don't
I
agree
think
there.
Jade.
I'm
I agree.
sorry.
I think Jade
No,
gives
I
off
don't.
cool. I think Jade
Yeah,
gives off cool.
cool
She gives
vibe for
off
sure, for
star.
sure,
She
for
gives
sure.
off cool. I think I think Hook gives off cool. Starks gives off
No,
cool. I think
Hook
Hook's
ain't
cool.
cool to me.
Hook's cool.
Somebody said shout out to Jack
Malachi.
Sack, bruh. Yeah, Malachi's the only cool nigga to me for real, for real. What is it? Miro, Andrade, them niggas not cool, man.
Miro could be cool. Orange Cassidy, I'll put him in the cool. I'll put Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy in cool.
I see Orange Cassidy
He's kind of cool.
and like what is it? In outside media, you know, just meme pages and shit. Like they really fucking with him, but you'll never see that for anybody else. So
like
Starks ain't cool. Hobbs ain't cool.
I just think of like who would have fuck with if I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really care about like the work where like who I was just like if I was 10 years old, who am I fucking with?
Just off the strength. Yeah.
Yeah, just off the strength. Like if I saw a nigga on TV, like I think it's cool.
For me, honestly, if that's the criteria, I'm still rocking with Malachi Black, and that I probably add like Hikaru Shida when she started like walking around with the kendo stick. I think that would have been cool.
And of course she's not on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's gonna be fucking facing Nyla Rose again. And I was like,
I kind of want to like put the Acclaimed in there like in an ironic way, low key, because like they're kind of like they're obviously like their characters are dorky as fuck.
Maybe in a
like
in a DX type way.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a goofy kind of like I see their appeal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, silly, goofy.
It's really goofy bullshit, but like I don't know, it's kind of cool. I fuck with it. You know, I fuck with it. I fuck with the vision. I don't know what's going on with Billy Gunn. You know what I mean? It's over.
Don't care. Quick hits. We already talked about Jerry Lynn and Jack Perry. I don't really understand it. If that's something that they're going to be building towards for, I think seems like that screams an all-out match.
My guess is it's probably going to be like a red herring, and like Hook's going to come out next week and like choke him out or some bullshit. I'm assuming Jerry Lynn and Taz probably got some relationship. It's probably his godfather for all we fucking know. So I'm sure Hook will be there.
If anything, I would have had Taz cut that promo instead.
Taz has to be professional. It's not his job. You already told you. You keep it professional, baby.
I'd rather have Taz there in his nice suit and all that shit, and who's actually related to related to the story than fucking Jerry Lynn.
I'm gonna let it play out. See where it goes next week. But Jerry Lynn is mad random. Who the fuck asked for that?
It's mad random. Like
why did he come out? I mean I understand
Taz do it.
I understand the ECW connection, but not like he was like he never held the fucking belt, as far as I know.
That's why it should have been Taz. But
let me go check it out. Now I should throw out Sabu out there. They're gonna do that.
Oh yeah, true.
If you're gonna throw Sabu out there, at least. Yeah, Jerry Lynn never even had it. The FTW championship lineage is crazy. It's Taz, Sabu, Taz, Brian Cage, Ricky Stark, Hook, and then Jack Perry. What a lineup. That shit not getting
recognized ever. Fuck out of here. Yeah, that's that. Pac versus Gravity. I'm not gonna cap you down. I got up and I went to go take a shower. I said, I'm not watching this. Who the fuck is Gravity, bruh?
It's a meme match. This nigga Tony Khan's booking for memes at this point. I'm not mad that he booked the match. I am mad that he booked the match and made it 50-50. Why is Pac going 50-50 with some no name? Then like, who is this guy?
Apparently
is he somebody else in a mask?
Apparently, Gravity is the brother, quote unquote, brother of Bandito.
Oh, I mean, I'm not. Okay.
Also, this is not the first match Gravity has had.
Is as far as TV, it is. He's had matches on like Ring of Honor and stuff, but I don't think he never.
Who the fuck is Gravity, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Gravity. No,
he's 40,
this is somebody.
43.
No, this got to be somebody else.
This
got to be somebody.
Nah, I don't make no sense.
Nah, I saw South Africa Pro Wrestling. Who the fuck is this guy, bruh?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna check Cage. Hold on. I'm gonna check this episode of Dynamite and see who the fuck is Gravity, bro.
He said he's from Mexico, so I'm assuming this is him. He's 25-year-old freelance wrestler.
He was trained by Bandito. But he might actually be Bandito's brother, bro.
Oh, okay. Is it like Dudley Boy's brothers though? Was Undertaker and Kane brother?
Nigga, he knew to me. Why would I know that?
Either way, I don't know why this match was going 50-50. If it was like a 5-minute like competitive squash, I would have been cool with that. But the fact that these niggas went like 20, like not 20 minutes, like 10 minutes, blows my mind. I don't get it. Sometimes I feel like you don't have to have a good match just to have a good match. Sometimes you can just get your point across.
You feel that way?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel.
You feel that way?
I feel that way. Yes, I feel that way. Yeah, I do. Sometimes you can just get the point across.
Interesting.
What?
Okay.
First of all, don't do that. The Discord started this whole quote unquote hashtag good match. Because I like a match don't mean they had to be like fucking. All I'm saying is there's no reason why there's no name that no one's heard of needs to be on 50-50 with Pac. That's all. Okay.
Discord, y'all heard him. Get his ass.
First of all, Discord lies on me every day, so I'm not. I don't hear from them. Y'all lie on me every day. Y'all haven't called me AEW shill since 2019.
Discord, get his ass. I'm not discussing this any further.
You think I'm scared of DMV fan? Man, I'll go somewhere. Only because he called me out in the Discord. It's the only reason I even did it.
DMV fan began his fucking head cracked goddamn all week.
He called me out for no reason on the Discord. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah, man.
Unnecessary.
Ron C, get his ass. My fault. Ron R. I was thinking of the Chop the Screw dude. Britt Baker and Rhea Valkyrie have a very shitty match.
Yeah, that sucked. That's all I got.
I'm sorry. This women's division is a lost cause, bro.
I mean, clearly we're not the only ones. They pointed out in the crowd.
Yeah, it's getting really bad to the point where I'm leaning towards, does AEW really need a women's division? Like at this point, bro, just stop it. This shit is getting too fucking bad, bro.
I think at this point you gotta put Athena on TV and like get something going, shake some shit up. I don't know what they do.
It will shake shit up, but I don't think it would be beneficial.
They gotta do something. I just feel like I know there's more talented women out there than this. You know what I mean? To be trying out Taya, who doesn't look good, and then not like physically, just like wrestling wise, and then like Britt Baker, who's supposed to be like your fucking star, and she's like average at best. I don't know. I just feel like there got to be girls out there that are better than this. I don't. Yeah, it's a mess, bro. That match was not good. It was a waste of everybody's time. Everybody involved. The crowd, the ref, me. I didn't care. As soon as Taya fucked up her finisher, I said, yeah, that's it. That's all right, bro. I'm done with this match. That's already.
Yeah.
I was on a timeline by then.
I just saw the clip of the flop. I thought that shit was hilarious, bro. It legitimately looks like Britt Baker just slipped off her knee and then just crashed it. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't be doing that shit because Jade already knocked your ass out for using that shit. It's time to get a new finisher, bro.
And then Taya just fucking like just sat there, like you can tell she, I don't know if she went like laugh or just like crying. She's like, what the fuck? Oh man.
She just stares and then smiles.
Yeah, she was like, whatever, laugh. Bro.
She and it just turned over.
Ay.
and then just starts throwing some really shitty punches. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about that match. It wasn't great. The only way you would commit it to memory is if you're putting it in the worst match of the year list. It'll probably be a runner-up for me for sure. But we've seen worse.
There's been worse matches this year.
Yeah, there's been like way
been
worse.
much worse. Yeah, it's been way worse.
Like I would say, like, since this match was like low stakes and it was bad, it's like whatever. But like if the match is like high stakes and it's bad, that makes it so much worse. And I think I might have a shoe-in for, well, not a shoe-in, but I think I have some ideas for worst wrestling match already. And then next week for 200th episode of Dynamite, wait, let me see if I could get the full lineup. But we'll be getting Jericho, Takeshita versus Sammy Guevara and Danny Garcia. And my first question was, why are they still teaming up if the tag team eliminator is over?
Well, they were teaming before the tag team eliminator, though.
But what is it? Every time they had to team up, it was like, you know, they were reluctant about it. Like it wasn't something that they really wanted to do.
They're in their friend. You never work with a coworker you didn't really want to work with?
Every day.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So yeah, that match is going to be happening. We're going to get the triple threat between Moxley, Penta, and Trent. Anything goes. Jack Perry will be facing off against Jerry Lynn. So I think that's where the swerve comes in. But for a 200th episode and nothing, and the Elite hasn't been announced or any other AEW original, which I thought it was weird that they called the triple threat that, because the only original that's not in the match is Claudia. That was in that tag match was Claudia.
True.
So I thought that was so fucking weird. But yeah, I'm surprised there's no Elite here.
I'm sure Elite will show up.
I think Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose should be on this shit as well.
I think that's on Rampage. That's on Rampage on Friday.
That should be on this show. Honestly,
they're not putting that match out, even though it would make sense because they're both also originals. But no, it's not. Yeah. That's on Rampage. I'm pretty sure.
And I'm pretty sure this episode is like that. That's your thing, and then this episode is going to be littered with like a whole bunch of not originals. So, like literally, Takeshita and Danny Garcia is like on this episode. And I'm not saying
powder back. Oh, that's exciting. The powder is back, baby.
The powder is back.
The powder is back. That's what the tweet said. Bruh. Did you see the tweet? It said number 1, what a match. Number 2, the powder is back. That's what AEW account said. On.
That's definitely the episode title.
The powder is back. I got you.
Okay, let's go into NXT. Hold on, I'm just typing it out right now. If you could just talk about the first topic while I type this out.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, what happened on NXT, man? Let's see. Oh, start off the show with Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio addressing the crowd. Dom Mysterio, man, he had a hell of a week. First ever wrestler to main event Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, and won all 3. So he went a clean sweep.
Even before I saw that accolade, what is it? They put like a video package of like Dom at the beginning of the episode, and I was just thinking to myself, "Damn, what a week for this motherfucker, bro!"
Clean sweep.
With the house show, even with the house show too, facing Seth, I believe.
Yeah, he been working with Seth on house shows. I mean, look, the dude's making moves. Yeah, and think about the people he beat. He beat Sami Zayn, who main event at WrestleMania this year. He beat who did he wrestle on? Oh, he beat Butch, I guess. He beat Butch.
He's accomplished in his own right.
Which I guess counts for something. He hasn't done anything in like 3 years, but it's fine. And then he beat what did he beat on NXT this week?
He beat what is it? He beat Wesley for the NXT.
Oh yeah, and he won the championship against Wesley. So like, come on, you can't beat that week. That's a hell of a week. And yeah, man, just a great promo. Ali obviously came out. He's very angry that Wesley lost the championship. Wesley's like, well, yo, fuck you. You know what I mean? So
well, first, Wesley came in high. He said, I need my rematch. And then Ali was just like, you already blew your shot. And he was like, whoa, I ain't mean it like that.
You dumbass. And then, they get into a little kerfuffle. And then Mommy's like, look, he'll fight both of y'all. And he was like, yeah, I guess I'll fight both of y'all because he does what Mommy says, as he should. And that's it. That's so we get a triple threat match like we predicted. Well, I didn't. I mean, you guys predicted last week. I wasn't here, but also I just was so. When they announced the match last week, did you figure there he was gonna win?
No,
I didn't
really
think he was gonna win either. I didn't. I was shocked.
I was honestly expecting DQ.
Yeah, I thought like Rhea was gonna interfere or something and like cause the match, and then they would do the 3-way. Maybe I assumed he was going to be involved in the title match come the pay-per-view.
What I thought was going to happen was it was going to be a DQ. Ali would have came out or whatever, and Tyler Bate would have came out because we haven't seen him in a minute, and then that would have came together and being like a what is it, like a 6-man tag between those three, and then Judgment Day.
That would have been interesting
on like some other episode of NXT, probably this week's episode, but they had Rhea come out here instead, which I didn't talk about last week, but I thought the Rhea Ripley and Lyra shit was really cool, and then we'll talk more about that main event in a moment. Cora Jade defeats Dana Brooke defeats, sorry, trust me, it's written right on this. I'm just fucking silly. The match sucked, honestly. And then Cora tweeted some cryptic shit just saying bye or whatever. And then Dana Brooke put out what would be a promo on the Notes app. And I was just like, I'm not reading this. The feud was terrible. I don't care.
If there's two girls that I don't want to watch wrestle, it's Dana Brooke and Cora Jade. I'm sorry. Yeah. I still don't see the vision with Cora Jade. I haven't seen the vision with Dana Brooke in a decade, so
never saw it. Well, I thought when they paired her with Charlotte, I thought it could, do something because I haven't seen much of her, so I was just like, oh, she's getting called up, that might be something. But also she is athletic, so but no,
sometimes it ain't enough. I don't know, man. Sometimes even
if a show ain't enough.
Her and Aaliyah, I don't know how they managed to make it this far without getting let go. Those are two girls. I think Aaliyah, I'm sure she's a great girl. She seems like she's really, really trying. It shit ain't working, bro. It's not working. Sometimes it just don't work out.
No, she's not a great girl, bro.
This. Oh, pull up them tweets. Is she problematic? Is she problematic? I forgot.
Pull up them tweets.
What she do? She on her anti-vax? Is she on her anti-vax?
No.
Is she on her? Is she on her MAGA? Is she on her MAGA? Is she on her DeSantis? Did she post a link for Sound of Freedom?
And said the movie theater was too hot, bruh.
Too hot. Sabotaged.
All right. Pardon my words, fellas, but this is Aaliyah. Nigga lips at Tyler 542.
Okay. Right to it.
I'm black, so I can say it, but white people, you might want to not play this on the speaker. I'll give you a moment.
Oh, I thought Aaliyah said she was black. I was saying, whoa, where we got? That's insane.
Fucking niggers.
Wow.
That's why I chose white folks. Word.
What year was this tweeted? That's like a 2013. That's a 2013 tweet you've ever seen one.
It's a 2012 ass tweet.
Okay, that's like a 2012.
This one's crazy. You might. Okay. Hey yo, this is. You mind if I lick between your toes and get the salt glue off, baby? Jam. And then she quote retweets it and say, "Why are black people so horny?"
That's fair. That's just a fair question.
That's not a fair question.
That's a fair question. Why are we so horny on Twitter? That's a good question. Especially that era. You might be onto something. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I'm sure she grew as a person.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. See, she was some dumb teenager. She must have been like 15.
I'm for sure she has grown as a person since then. But I just wanted to bring those tweets up.
Those tweets, that's pretty funny though.
That last one killed me, bro.
You're so horny. That's funny.
I wish I could make that episode title, but yeah, man, that match was terrible. Next we get Mello, Trick, Ilya defeats Schism. At the end, Trick gets fired up, and then at the end of the show, Ilya puts the goddamn beats on him,
Whoop that nigga's ass.
whoop the shit out that nigga. It was cool. It was cool at the start. But the thing that I want to say about this NXT episode, I know it's a go home show, so it doesn't really take much away from it. But the in ring on this episode, I really did not care for, except Rhea and Lyra Valkyrie. Like every other match on the show just could not keep my attention.
This was a weekend ring show, I thought as well. Besides
like,
the opener and the main event.
What was the opener?
The 6-man Schism versus Mello,
Oh no,
Hayes, and Dragunov. I thought it was a fine match.
Once I don't know, once they cut to commercial and the Schism was in the ring, I checked out. And then what is it? Tony D'Angelo versus the niggas. So I wasn't really rocking with that shit either.
That was more of I think it was more like an angle than an actual match.
No, last week was the angle more than match. This is where they were actually supposed to show us something, and I didn't care for what I saw. Maybe I love how we keep calling them the Dominicans. I think one of them's like African. Pretty sure. I mean, that's why I called them niggas.
Fair enough.
What did you think about the 6-man? Because for me, no.
I thought it was a fine 6-man TV match. I thought the interaction they did the Can They Coexist, but they kind of remixed it. Where like instead of Carmelo and Ilya being like Can They Coexist, it's more like Can Trick and Ilya coexist. And it seems like they can't. And I feel like Trick is about to be Carmelo's downfall going forward. I think I don't know if it's gonna cost him the belt or like accidentally or something like that. I can see that story going along. Because I don't think Carmelo needs to have a long title reign. You know what I mean?
I don't either. But my thing is that if you're gonna pull him against Ilya Dragunov, like, let's do it.
I feel like Dragunov got to win.
Yeah,
I think Dragunov had to. He had all the momentum in the world. I think he has to win this.
Like, yeah, let's do it. If this was any other person, I'd be like, no, let's keep it going. But like, if you're gonna put him in there with Ilya, let's do it.
Get Dragunov the belt. The goatee growing on me, by the way. At first, I was like, I'm not fucking with it. I'm rocking with it now.
What's crazy to me is like how, to me, I blinked and then he had it.
He really did. He left TV for like 2 weeks, came back with a full-on goatee. Who facial hair look crazier, his or Braun's?
Braun's.
Braun get his shit cut by the Dominicans now. I already know where he's going.
My problem with Braun's beard is that he gets it lined up and it looks crazy.
You got the spray-on joint. He
should get it faded up. Or they definitely spraying that bad boy in. They spraying in the Beijing
the patchy spot. Yeah, they're putting the Beijing on that for sure. They're getting the whole treatment. I can tell that. That's Dominicans is cutting his hair. I know what's going
on. Like his beard not thick enough, so they kind of
like a little paint a little bit on the edges. I've seen that trick before, right? You could tell that beard looks too crispy. It looks unnatural. I don't like that. I ain't barber do that shit. Don't put that shit on my beard, bro. On the edges of the hairline, yeah, my shit a little, you know what I mean? My shit a little, it's not like my shit fine, but like you know what I mean, it's getting there. It's just points where like it's a little questionable. So if you want to throw a little over there, but in the beard, nah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't have much of a beard. I just have like the the sideburns, mutton chops, or whatever. I just get it knocked down. Get the little stubble, but I don't have them line it up because when they line it up, I look like Ludacris. When he had the sharp joints, I don't like that.
Ludacris was wild for that. He's a wild.
Yeah,
that's something you can pull off, be famous.
Yeah,
a regular dude can't do that.
I didn't want that. That shit was looking crazy. But Rhea Ripley versus Lyra Valkyrie. Obviously, Rhea Ripley wins this match. This match is hard. And
good match.
You could see they see a lot in Lyra Valkyrie, and I'm glad because I've been saw it.
I still don't know who she is. She's a bird girl. She's still bird girl. Nothing changed.
That's all she need to be, bro.
I need more.
Orange Cassidy's just lazy, niggas. So why can't she just be Bird Girl? Or why can't she just be Scottish Girl?
Scottish can't be your gimmick. I mean, it can,
but lazy nigga could be his gimmick, bro.
Yeah, that's a cool gimmick. It's original.
Lazy nigga.
Lazy.
Maybe because you can relate, nigga. You feel me?
No, you're right.
Don't say that's true.
I'm kind of lazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got me there.
I like this match a lot. And then at the end, Rhea Ripley was just like, you see, you got it. Do that damn thing. Would you like to see Lyra in Judgment Day? If it actually obviously
in Judgment Day,
it will result in her getting a character at least. But
I would rather Judgment Day only have one woman in it, and that one woman be Rhea. I feel like if you have two women in it, then it makes Rhea doesn't feel as special.
Less special. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, China and DX. There was only
because I'm trying to. Well, at one point it was old girl Tori, but she was there too, but it was a different time. But like
it was a different time, brother.
It was a different time. It was like a year, like 2 years later. But what was I talking about? Oh, but Rhea, I see. I know initially I was very. I mean, I don't think I said it on the podcast, but initially I was just very. When she first won the championship, she seemed kind of directionless. She was just kind of there. And I would say until maybe like the past 6 weeks, we've kind of figured it out. It almost feels like they're trying to turn her into Brock. She feels very Brock Lesnar-ish.
That's
fine. She doesn't wrestle a lot. It feels like a big deal. And when the matches do happen, they're hard hitting as fuck. We haven't seen a woman this dominant within the women's division since China. You know what I mean? Or or there was a comparison. It would be like Brock to the men. Like for the most part, she's gonna dominate you, and then there's a select few that might give her a run for her money. But for the most, it's very much giving me Brock Lesnar as that's what they're aiming for, which is interesting. But man, just Judgment Day in general, they are investing so much time. They were on all 3 shows last week. You know what I mean? They're making sure Rhea. Since
the bloodline is winding down, Judgment Day is slowly sliding themselves in that spot.
It's not even slowly. They're throwing them on TV every hour. At any hour during WWE TV, you will see Judgment Day at some point.
Hey man,
in the last 8 hours of TV they've done, Judgment Day is in every hour.
This ain't no Jericho appreciation society, bro. You feel me? This ain't no elite.
But
niggas want to see this.
Like you said, they're a draw. People are very interested in that Judgment Day. Then I believe we're not ratings talk guys, but Dom, I believe the Dom and Wesley match, was that the one that said it? They almost went a milli. They said a milli. Was it close?
No. I think it was close to 900K.
Oh, you know what I mean? Shit, if you had told me a year ago they would be doing 900 anything, I'm like, nah, probably not. But look, hey, as far as awards go, most improved, I think Dominic got that on lock.
Yeah, that show was hard. This match was really good as well.
Yeah.
Rhea had some choice words for Lyra. It was just she was like, "You got it, man. You just got to take that shit." So, maybe we'll start seeing Lyra a lot more. Because I don't know, she's been off TV for a little bit, and then maybe during this period, she realizes that she's she's more, and then she could develop more of a character. We're gonna talk about it in a moment, but the current women's championship feud, I get it, but I don't really want it. It's cool.
Tiffany and Tia?
Yeah, it's cool. They really they really turned something. Jesus, my glasses are fucking fogging up. But what is it? They really turns nothing into a lot, a lot. So
the you tapped out stuff. I like the you tapped out stuff.
Well, just Thea Hale in general did she was really at the bottom of the totem pole. Even even when Tiffany said you're certainly not winning, and then they panned the camera to Thea Hale, I said yeah, she's not winning shit. And that was like a month ago, right?
They've done a great job of really building up TAL
Yeah.
from like that. They've done a great
AEW,
job
take fucking notes, bruh.
with the underdog story.
Yeah,
They really took their time with it. I mean, they made the first win feel like a big deal when she was losing all the matches. She got that first win. They made it a big deal, and then they kind of gone from there. Momentum wise, her making Tiffany tap out. Even if it's like it didn't count, just the visual of Tiffany tapping out was enough to get Tia over, and it gave a new wrinkle in Tiffany's kind of story. It gave her like a little bit of a weak, like she hasn't really been shown as like having any kind of weakness since she's got there. So for like, okay, like no, now we know she can get tapped out. Her defense, her submission defense ain't all that great. You know what I mean? Like it gives it, and then now when you have the match on Sunday, now Tiffany can throw a submission to her arsenal. It builds her up and makes her a stronger wrestler in the long run. You give Tia Hale.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, you make Tia Hale look good in a loss at the pay-per-view. That's a prediction. That's a spoiler for my prediction, at least for the women's match. I think this feud will benefit both girls greatly, honestly.
Yeah. I will agree with most of that. I'll agree with that. But let's get into quick hits so we can talk about Great American Bash. Let me pull up the card for that.
I totally didn't. I had no idea it was coming up so fast until they said, "Oh, another day next week." Saturday. Shit. All right. Sunday.
Great American Bash 2023. All right, got it here. Okay. Excuse me. So for quick hits, we got Von Wagner versus Javier Bernal. Javier just gets his ass whooped, and then a wild Braun appears. I think this will be a good challenge for Braun. I don't think he really faced anybody much bigger than him. So,
what's worse, going from the BCC going from the Elite, the best friend, or Braun Breaker going from Seth and Ilja to Von Wagner?
Definitely the Braun Breaker part, because what the fuck.
Both. If you take the best friends and Von Wagner and put them all together and their wins, there's probably about 4. So much better.
Yeah. That's the thing. We'll probably see more of that in the future. One of the biggest heels in NXT right now, that hasn't come from the main roster, versus Braun that is trying to emerge as a new baby face. I think this will work out.
You mean Von?
Yeah, whatever. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. Tony D'Angelo family versus the niggas. Match was whatever. Sorry, they gotta lose Reginald, bro. I'm not taking him seriously with that nigga by their side.
It just started.
I'm still not taking them niggas seriously with him by the side.
It's because you're not from the hood. You wouldn't understand.
Nigga, I'm definitely from the hood.
Booker told you, like, yeah, you ain't really from the trenches. You wasn't.
Nigga, I ain't no Vic Joseph. Okay.
Nigga, they're real time out there. We saw the mugshot. They showed it every WrestleMania.
I'll tell you right now,
we're gonna see it.
The hood really ignorant. They not fucking with no Reginald, bro. Let's start there.
What you mean? When he cripping? He was a crip, right?
I think so. No, he definitely was. Yeah, that boy said he can't go. He said he can't go back to his streets, bro.
He said he can't even go back.
He cripping to overcompensate, bro.
They got a price on his. You ever see an interview old boy from 101? He pulled the flag out of his pocket.
Yes. Oh my god, that was insane, bro.
You were 35 years old. Put that shit away.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro. With your fucking crystal blue eyes, my nigga, you're not scaring nobody, bro. Put the flag away, bro.
Matt, you pretty as hell, nigga. I saw you on 101 with blonde cornrows in 2001. The hell? Nobody had that in 2001. He was wilding. Bugging out.
What was hard. But
great show.
But as the Heritage Cup clones, most likely they're going to be doing a merger for that relatively soon.
The undisputed Heritage Cup winner. Give them a belt, man. That ugly ass cup, man. Just take the championship, right? That cup is so ugly.
I'm cool with the cup, bro.
Nah, man, get rid of that shit. Give him a championship.
What is it? Taxidermy. They pull it out, and then he gets up out of his seat quick. That's a fucking
man came back to life. That's
I was like, is it? It makes me wonder if the injury was real at all.
I do think the injury was real. Maybe I think one of the
it just wasn't as bad.
They didn't know how serious it was, but they were like, let's get it off.
Okay,
now.
Because once he got out of the chair and damn near did a backflip like he was on Maury, bro.
He did a back bump off the wheelchair. Great stuff.
That shit was hilarious. I'm loving Metaphor. Not gonna lie, the name's terrible, but I like the metaphor. Thea Hale gets a video package. You know, the whole school is coming and rallying for her. Yada yada, this and that. And then Tiffany kind of like retorts, just like, you know, what she's just been saying about Chase U before. You know, niggas some losers. You're not gonna win.
No, I nigga stink. I would have said the same thing.
Yeah.
I ain't done nothing.
I hope what I really wanted to see was something I mentioned last week. I would love to see, you know, Drulak and Dempsey get their revenge on Chase U by helping Tiffany work on her submissions, since it is a submission match.
It seems like they're involved with Damian Kemp, so I don't know what that's gonna be about.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't hate that stable. That was a stable, Gulak, Kemp, and Dempsey.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Real shooters.
I
think catch
no,
point. Fuck it. Here wear catch point on his jacket. Just call him catch point.
The real shooter shit is wearing thin, bruh. Like, we already established that Gulak is a very boring motherfucker.
I don't think Gulak's boring.
I think he's extremely boring.
No, Gulak's fun. I'm thinking like Zotrain Gulak. Like Zotrain Gulak was fun.
Yeah, that's not the Gulak I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the Gulak that we see now, and it's fucking boring.
We can get there. We can shift.
Like, why would I be thinking about that Gulak and not the shit that we see week to week?
We can do a shift. You know what I mean? A new storyline.
As real shooter, I'm good. Yeah.
Well, so, I don't want that to be their gimmick. I'm just saying they are some real shooters.
What's the gimmick called? Pete?
I don't know what the fuck
personality, bro.
Kemp got a personality.
Oh,
he did channel bully.
You don't even like that. That's more what you want.
I never outwardly said it.
You just say shit, even though you don't like it.
I don't remember if I like. Did I say if I dislike that? I don't really have any real feelings toward Damian Kemp. I gotta be honest. I like the ambulance match.
I do too.
I like the NXT Underground. Ooh. That shit was hard. Damian Kemp weird. Like he'll have a banger, and like he won't do shit for like 2 months, and they'll give us another banger. It was like Solo in NXT. Like he wasn't really doing shit, but then he'll have like a
stinky, bro.
You know, to give you a banger out of nowhere on NXT and then not do shit for next month.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to look back on like Solo's NXT run. How different where he's at now. If you would have told me a year ago Solo would be where he's at right now, I would have like, you're fucking crazy. This guy, he might be the next fucking tribal chief. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a possibility. This man was a loser a year ago.
Hold up. Somebody mentioned that oof.
What happened?
Sorry, somebody mentioned the Drake concert in the chat, different chat, and they're just like, you should definitely go. And I just looked at tickets. Boy, fuck no. I don't got it like that. Dijak threatens Eddie Thorpe, and honestly, this might be the Dijak match that I'm very much not excited for. Like, I don't really give a shit.
Well, I'm excited because Dijak's never had a bad match in his life. So, yeah. Not on a takeover. If it's a takeover match or a pay-per-view match, it's not gonna be. But if it was, no misses.
Mm-hmm.
With that man's catalog, I'm sure the match would be good. I mean, after NXT Underground, I'm willing to give this guy a chance. I see the vision. I think he needs he almost looks too Randy Orton 09 Randy Orton-ish to me. You guys, I don't know if you guys switch something up with his look. It's almost too Randy Orton-ish.
That's why he be wearing those big ass hoop earrings. And it's just like, I'm not rocking with that shit neither.
That's his culture. All right. I'm not gonna disrespect the Native American culture.
Jesus Christ. $1,000, bro.
The Drake joint. Ticketmaster is nasty. It's a nasty business. He's Live Nation, right?
I'm on hashtag Seek Geek, bro.
That's even worse.
I'm about to be on my.
even worse.
Hey man, these tickets are much cheaper. But honestly, shit, I might be on my Sting shit.
Hey,
I just need to hear the music, bro.
I've seen Drake live so many times at this point. I'm good.
The discography different now, bro.
I've seen Drake like 3 different iterations of Drake. I saw like No Name Drake. I saw Nothing With the Same Era Drake, and then I went to.
You see, but I've never seen Drake, so therefore I'm gonna go.
He's cool. He's a decent performer.
Also, I wanted to go to Camp Frognaw, but I'm curious if he would be there. Because if he's there, then I won't fucking go to this.
Who, Drake? Remember last time we went to Camp Frognaw, they booed him out the building. He ain't going
back niggas.
There. He ain't not going back there. You gonna watch Ken Carson and fucking Damo Genesis. You're gonna like it.
Damo Genesis, like
I fuck with Damo.
I just don't care that much. But all right, what else we got on NXT? Roxanne and Blair Davenport, they pay homage to Ice Spice having a brawl in the deli, beating her ass by the jelly.
You feel me?
That shit was terribly shot.
They tried so hard. They were like, we're gonna do a little homage to Booker T and Stone Cold. That not even a third.
That deli was way too small to be doing any sort of shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. It was like they tried it.
They should have did that Publix, bro.
They tried it. It didn't hit. It like in my mind, the first thing I thought was, oh, they're doing Booker T Stone Cold, but like it didn't hit. You know what I mean? It wasn't that.
Also,
it wasn't giving.
I thought it's supposed to show how intense Roxanne is, but I thought it was super funny that she beats Blair Davenport and she's like, this live's over. And then what the live feed don't see is Roxanne getting her ass cooked.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That was a 60-40 ass brawl, bro. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, I wasn't rocking with it.
Yeah, this didn't hit for me.
Just the CTV shots. What is it? Like this goddamn cyberpunk, and I'm hacking into the security warehouse, bro. I was like, this
Watchdog ass footage.
Yeah, right. The only thing that was really funny about this whole thing were the people that were in the store. They were like legit. They look legitimately terrified, and one of the ladies just runs. And I'm just like,
yeah, I don't think those were actors. I think those were just regular people.
Yeah, it was just like,
well, they were really good actors. I don't know either one.
Yeah, it was just like, how do you see these? Like there's the cameraman is clearly there, bro. You're not suspicious, man.
Well, first of all, I would think, why is that grown woman beating on that child? My first question. If I saw Roxy on the street, I would think, a child, a teenager.
Yeah, I thought that shit was so funny. And then what is it? You hear the police outside or whatever, and then Roxanne says her name out loud. Come on, bruh. Not a smart criminal. You're not a smart criminal.
I mean, she's a sweetheart. She's new to this. This is new to her. She's trying different things.
You're not a real criminal, bruh.
I'm sorry. I don't believe Roxanne would have a brawl in a fucking gas station. I just don't see that. I don't believe it.
And my thing is that like, I would believe it, but the brawl was just too shitty, so I don't care. The brawl wasn't great. I think
because she's not a brawler. She's like a technical wrestler. I don't like, you know, like when Stone Cold beat you up in a gas station, or in a grocery store, that makes sense because that's Stone Cold. He beats people up. Roxanne will beat people up. He out wrestles them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If it was Rhea doing that, but okay, that makes sense because Rhea would beat people up. That's what she does. Roxanne does fucking Yoshi tonics and shit. I mean, I'm not. If Stone Cold did a Yoshi tonic in the damn store, it would have been different, but he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really rocking with the brawl. And then I believe we have one topic left. The Gable Steveson and Baron Corbin thing. I don't like it. I didn't even like the marketing for it, and because like what is it? We were watching Raw, and then like they had Gable Steveson do like the decision, I guess like a little LeBron James type shit, and I was like, you probably should have like, and then yeah, like some LeBron James shit, and then when you watch NXT, they just threw that away, and he's cutting like a live promo on his own, which I thought was very ambitious of them to try to do.
I'm interested to see how much like wrestling the Gable Steveson watched before he started, like, you know, doing amateur or whatever. Like, what was his fandom?
Wait for the out of character with Ryan Satin interview to drop or some shit.
Because I feel like the way he cut that promo, like he'd never watched wrestling in his life. Like they came into, like I saw what he was trying to do. Like he kept pausing for like applause, but there was a certain time where he was just like pausing his speech to no applause. Like that's not even like a thing a wrestler would do. It was barely. It felt really, because like Logan Paul does it too, but Logan Paul's it like it's not like, you could tell at least Logan Paul at some point in his life was watching wrestling. If maybe it was like early 2000s or whatever. Like I just imagine like Gable Steveson never watched wrestling in his life. This is like brand new to him. That's how I felt watching the promo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I might coordinate with Mark to get these damn Drake tickets. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, I wasn't really rocking with it. He's very awkward on the mic. He's not as bad as some guys, but
yeah, I mean, first time it probably would be better than anything I would have done. So
yeah, right.
I gotta give him that.
But Baron Corbin comes out. You had 2 weeks of Baron Corbin going to find himself, you know, looking in the mirror. He got his twin or whatever, and then he comes back the same nigga.
Pretty much. I really did. Nothing changed. Same guy.
Dog, he came back the same nigga. I said, I'm out. I'm out. Stupid as hell. No, I'm not. I wasn't fucking with it. Thought it was terrible.
I'm with you on that.
Now let's talk about Great American Bash. Let's start from the bottom. So we're gonna have Metaphor versus Dragon Lee, Nathan Frazier, Leosa Leon, and Valentina Feroz. Or Feroz. Why does Leosa Leon have a Wikipedia page and
Leon
doesn't? That's odd.
That's why
she's a nice lady. Looking forward to that. I want Metaphor to win because I think Nathan Frazier is going to retain the Heritage Cup.
Yeah. Also, this is Metaphor's first like actual match altogether.
Yeah,
as a completely healthy unit. So I think they should win. Plus, one of the girls on the other team get pinned. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think. Yeah. I am concerned because Dragon Lee loses all the fucking time, even though he did finally win last week.
I don't give a shit about no win-loss record with this thing, man.
It does. I mean, you gotta win something. That boy, he's losing a lot. So he wasn't getting pinned. He was getting the LA Knight booking where he was losing, but he wasn't the one getting pinned. He was just constantly losing.
No shit, that might happen again here.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Next we got Dominic Mysterio versus Wesley versus Mustafa Ali.
I feel like Dom gonna do some wild shit in this match. I saw a glimpse of it on Raw. He tried to do that little fucking like Blue Thunder bomb reverse into the Hurricane Rana. He kind of fucked up a little
crazy,
bit.
Bro.
But I saw the vision. I saw what he was trying to do. I was fucking with it. So I have a feeling, you know, Wesley and Ali gonna do some wild shit. So I can see Dom trying to keep up with them. Do some wild shit.
We'll see.
Also, I'm a little concerned. I didn't like Wesley. I didn't like Wesley versus Dom. I thought the chemistry was off.
Well, you think? Do you think Ali will offset it and make it right?
Yeah, because I don't think Dom has to do much. Dom can be like, if I were booking this, I would probably have, because Dom's whole character is like he's not a good wrestler. Like he just gets a bye because of bullshit. So I think what Dom's gonna do is like he let them fight each other. He'll pick his spots, jump in, and then kind of get out of it. And that's probably, and I think that's what he's gonna do. I'm sure Rhea might be. If Rhea's there too, then I'm sure she'll get involved. He can do a lot of bullet, like a real like shitty heel stuff. Because I guess technically Mustafa's a face, and Wesley's a face, so they can have their like amicable battle or whatever the fuck, and then have Dom be a little asshole in the match, and then Loki. You know what? Dom wins. That's my pick. Dom's winning.
Nigga talked himself into it.
Yeah, no, Dom winning this match. Keep it go. Fuck, you might well keep it going. If Dom and Rhea are gonna keep giving you ratings, if any of the
yes, exactly,
up, keep them on there. Fuck it.
Do you think that would be my sentiment? Everybody gets it but Finn?
No, do you think they're really trying to catch? I think this is the closest they'll ever get to Dynamite NXT wise. You think they're trying to do it? They're really trying hard to like let's beat Dynamite. Do you think that's in the back of their mind to beat Dynamite, the NXT number?
Not really.
They're close. It's getting close. People aren't really talking about it. It's getting kind of close.
But my thing is that like, okay, I don't think that's necessarily the mentality.
But like in the back of their mind,
it is getting close,
bro. Yeah, we're getting kind of close.
My thing is,
like, I can see them doing a week where they just go all out.
My thing is that like the only reason why they're getting close is because Dynamite is doing poorly.
I mean, Dynamite did what 900 last week. It was blood and guts, but you know.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's in the back of their mind because Judgment Day was always going to do their thing anyway.
What if we just like fuck it, we're bringing Roman
to face who?
Just have him on the show. Fuck it, you don't even got to face nobody. Just come out. Put the ones up. I don't know. They signed Zilla Fatu, so Roman comes to scout. I don't know.
They'll most likely have Paul Heyman there instead, and I think that would be a draw as well.
Well, I'm saying, what if they just like fuck it, Roman? We'll give you an extra 100K. Come down to Florida.
The only way that the only way that I would like to see Roman implemented in NXT is if Solo Sikoa comes back and then Roman is just backstage or some shit.
Nah, I want Roman to come out, say acknowledge me, and then leave. He didn't do nothing. He's scouting. He's coming there saying I'm scouting, bro. Fuck it. Put him on the show. See what happens.
I'm looking for a new bloodline.
What would you? How much do you think it would take for like Roman come to NXT? Will pay you? How much do you think he's asking for?
Probably an extra.
I need 50K. I'll top.
50K? No, definitely.
I'm not coming for nothing less than 50.
A certain mill. Just to
a mill to show up to NXT.
Yeah.
Your job. Your appointment.
That's not where he worked. Also, them NXT niggas don't be vaccinated, bro.
I need 50K. You right? You know what? You right. You can't be on there.
That was the hot zone, bro. Honestly, I think a lot of those main roster motherfuckers are like, dog, we don't want to be in the PC no more, bro. Like them NXT boys are nasty.
Well, allegedly they had a SmackDown may or may not have had a COVID outbreak on Friday, and they had to switch the show around. Allegedly, that was the rumor.
Yeah, well, COVID's still around.
Still there.
Next, Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale. Tiffany Stratton. I don't have to get much more into it.
Yeah, I think we're both in agreement there.
I hope. The one thing I'm hoping for is that Charlie Dipsy and Drew Lack are involved. I don't know. That would just make them interesting, and
I don't think they will be.
But my thing is that Tiffany Stratton does not have a submission move in her arsenal. So she just has one and then wins the match. Where the fuck she learned that from?
Bro, we saw her do the Muda lock. She out here watching her tapes. We seen it. We saw her do the Muda lock. She got a move.
I did. She did. She does.
She been watching tape. Her and Lou Wigby chilling at the crib.
Oh God, you think Imperium was gonna be like, yeah, we taught her all that, bro? Does Lou Wigby do submissions?
I don't know. He barely gets his ass whooped one day. I don't know what he does.
Because last time I saw him, Drew McIntyre was putting the beats on the boy.
Yeah, beat his ass. Damn submissions off on Drew. But in real life, I guess she said he's helped a lot as far as like similar to how like Bianca was saying Montez really put her onto a lot of shit. I think Lubick really do got her watching like the Japanese tapes because she said it on Out of Character or whatever. She's like, he really helped me a lot, like watching matches and like kind of
getting in shape and staying in shape and going to the gym and all that shit.
Or just having, I mean, I don't think she had that problem. She was a bodybuilder, but like just kind of like matches outside of WWE stuff, maybe like some like older. Lou would look like a nigga who used to watch like used to tape trade and shit. You know what I mean? I can see that. I can see you probably doing that. You
That
tape
boy,
trading.
that boy living the wrestling fans' dream, bro. Showing your shawty all Japan tape, and she's paying attention, bro.
Yeah, she locked in. She taking notes.
Cause
She's implementing the moves.
Cause I'm not watching no all Japan
Not
with the
shorty,
shorty, bro.
shorty. You not shorty.
I'm not even watching all Japan. I'm not gonna put them through that.
You're not gonna put Kabashi versus Kirikawa.
A goddamn the four pillar tag match or some
Four
shit.
pillar.
No.
The shits are hard. I'm about to watch one of those. The shits are so fire.
I watched one like
They're so
earlier
fire.
last year.
Every time someone compared Eddie Kingston like some four pillar type bullshit, I know that was his inspiration. It ain't even close.
Oh, it's
Like
never been.
if for anybody who's not familiar with them all Japan for tag team matches from the 90s, please go on YouTube and just watch one, and then then you can just like golf at anybody who even dares like put Eddie Kingston in that same like sentence as those guys.
But he's Tony Schiavone's favorite wrestler,
which is crazy. Do you understand how long where Tony Schiavone has watched peak Sting live, peak Ric Flair live, peak Randy Savage live? He was there. Not Tito Santana, Ricky Steamboat, whoever the fuck. He's seen Rey Mysterio. He's seen all these guys in front of his face, and he had the nerve to go and lie on the microphone and say that Eddie Kingston is his favorite wrestler of all time. Yeah, we fucked up. That pissed me off. I saw that shit. I'm like, him?
I was like, you know what, Tony
You was at Chi-Town Rumble and you said Eddie Kingston is your favorite wrestler of all time.
Hey man, that just goes to show the people that fuck with Eddie Kingston, bro. Next match we got The Family versus Gallus. The Family, please, for the love of God.
Bro, if we went through all this for D'Angelo family to lose,
that'd be so fucking sick.
That's
bro.
so stupid.
I'm tired of Gallus, bro.
Yeah. Also, shout out to I didn't get to talk about it last week. Shout out to Channing Stacks Lorenzo with the all-time plan. That was some Ocean 11 shit.
Oh yeah. That motherfucker's a genius, bro.
Man, the criminal mastermind.
That boy fooled the fuck out of Gallus, bro. Yeah, off that alone, they gotta lose it, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you do all that, I just can't see them losing. I think Tony Angel's overdue for a championship of any kind.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Gable Steveson versus Baron Corbin. I don't know. I feel like this card is very predictable, but something needs to.
You think Baron Corbin goes over Steveson?
No, no. I'm still going. I'm going Gable Steveson, but I'm just like I feel like there might be some swerves here, but I just don't know where the swerve would be.
Main event. I think this is all predictable because the main event is going to be Dragon off winning the championship.
I agree because I think that'd be very interesting. Yeah, Gable Steveson versus Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin is a good first opponent for him, but I'm just not really interested in the match per se.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen right now. I think I'm gonna book the match exactly how it's gonna go, right? Gable gonna get some early offense on Corbin. Corbin's going to either A, push him into the ring post, B, throw him out the ring. He's gonna do something underhanded. He's gonna put heat on him for about 5 minutes. We're gonna see how good Gable Steveson can sell.
Bumps. Yeah,
he bumps. Then the comeback comes in. The comeback spot, pun intended, comes in. We get a belly to belly, another belly to belly, a German, maybe some kind of like running clothesline or crossbody or shoulder tackle, and then whatever the hell Gable Stevenson's finisher is, and that's the match.
Okay. I think I think Gable Steveson should lose.
What? He should not lose to Baron Corbin. Bro, Olympic gold medalist, 2-time all NCAA champion.
This is a different field, brother.
Against a dude, Baron Corbin. You wanna know what his record is this year?
You not getting hit with an end of days in your little tournament shits. You feel me? I'm going Baron Corbin. Just fuck it.
2-14 Baron Corbin. Yeah, Gable Steveson.
What about Gable Steveson got no wins? How about that? Okay.
He got more.
What is he?
He got more championship than Baron Corbin.
Not here.
Take it there. I don't think that Baron Corbin won a championship.
Yeah, he was like a U.S. champion.
Was he?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Positive. He was a U.S. champion at some point.
I don't think so. I don't remember him ever holding a championship.
I am extremely positive.
Championships and accomplishment. Yeah, that's the only championship he's ever held. That's crazy. He's only
and Gable Steveson got nothing. So
bro,
we here.
But no one even remembers that. I don't remember when that happened.
Just because you don't remember that don't mean it don't matter.
When did it happen?
Shit, nigga, you tell me. You the one that looked it up on Cage Match.
October 8th at Hell in a Cell, he beat it was a triple threat. It was a triple threat match also involving Ty. He pinned Ty Dillinger in a triple threat match. It was him. It was a nasty match.
That is a
Ty Dillinger versus Baron Corbin versus AJ Styles. It's a nasty match. That's why I don't remember it. It went 20 minutes. And it went 20 minutes. That's a nasty match. Ew.
Oh man. Yeah, that's nasty for real.
Also, 2017 was a nasty year. This whole card stinks. I'm gonna go over real quick. The Usos versus the New Day with probably heat. That was the Hell in a Cell match. That shit was hard. Randy Orton versus Rusev. No. Baron Corbin versus AJ Styles versus Ty Dillinger. Charlotte versus Natalya. The world champion Jinder Mahal defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. Bobby Roode defeated Dolph Ziggler. And then Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon in a Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell match.
Ooh.
Nasty card.
Did that set up the AJ style?
Now the Bryan Danielson comeback.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Remember because Shane jumped off the cage, and then Sammy pulled Kevin Owens. They were teaming up again, and then they were beefing with Shane, and then Bryan came back a couple weeks before Mania.
And then at Mania they had the that Fatal 4-Way. Oh man.
No, that wasn't. That was before. That was like 20. That was the Fatal 4-Way was.
That was 2018.
Oh, was it? It might have been. You talking about that was the one with Miz, right?
No. This is Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, and like some other motherfucker. Rusev.
Ew. When was that?
Mania.
That was Mania. 34. Oh, that was Mania 30. Yeah, you're right.
That match sucked, bro.
That match just sucked. And Jinder won that match.
Oh, sorry. It's Jinder, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev. That match was fucking ass.
I would have been hot about Randy Orton that year. I know he was pissed.
What is it? What is it? Shinsuke and AJ Styles also disappointed too. I wasn't rocking with that.
Oh shit, yeah, it was weak.
I think my favorite match on this Mania, like
the triple threat,
kind of crazy.
It was the triple threat.
No, Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie.
That shit was hard. That shit was hard. You're right.
That shit.
Because I went into that with low expectations. It was the opposite of Shinsuke AJ. I went in that with no expectations. I was like, this match is gonna be whatever. That shit was like 20 minutes of greatness. I was like, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oscar Charlotte was also really good too. Like those are the two takeaways.
I'm pretty sure I went 5 on that match, by the way.
Okay, but I think Baron Corbin should win. Next, we got Roxanne Perez versus Blair Davenport in the Weapons Wild match. I believe the Weapons Wild is the same thing that she went against Cora Jade when they had the little thing. I want Roxanne to win.
I think Blair wins this.
Yeah. Depends if what is it? If Tatum Paxley decides to come try to help her again, or they revive that alliance.
I think that's over. I think we're done with that.
That shit came and went, bro. They beat her ass in the battle royale. She eliminated herself in the battle royale to help her, and then the match was over, bro. Or like that alliance was over.
Hey, you know what I mean?
I'm worried about Miss Paxley, bro.
That should be all right. She's young,
I
right?
hope so. Yeah, it should be. Is she an NIL?
No, I don't think so.
I think her and maybe Harvey Bernal might be like the last set of people before her, and like Von Wagner and shit. Yeah. And then Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship. I I would like to see either man win it, but if you're gonna have a Dragunov in another title match, I kind of need him to take it home.
I think it's time for him to win the belt. I mean, he whooped on Trick, and Carmelo at the same time. I mean, at this point,
He, got his ass whooped, bruh.
who?
Carmelo Hayes. Well, Triple
Yeah,
H too, got his ass beat.
yeah, but they both got their ass whooped by one nigga. So
what is it? I know Carmelo Hayes just came in trying to take a hit for him or whatever, but that one hit knocked his ass out.
he really did. Yeah,
Trick got hit with the forearm smash twice, and then the Torpedo Moscow fucking killed Carmelo, bro.
Yeah, I just don't see how Trick Williams wouldn't be involved in the finish. I feel like you don't do that angle in the show unless Trick's somehow involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he accidentally cost him the championship.
Okay. Sorry, I was playing this voice note from A+ because that shit make me laugh. I don't know why I'm so distracted, but that is it for our show, actually. We will see you guys next week. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. You can follow the A Show Network at the A Show RNC. We have everything in our show notes if you wanted to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and such. We're trying to grow more. We're thinking about ways to improve the network and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions, put it in the comments of the Patreon. Tell us what you want to see. Our 200th episode is coming up. I will be reaching out to people and reaching out to more people in the Discord. Well, I'll be reaching out to like former guests, people in the Discord, then people that just listen to us in general, that patrons and non-patrons.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something fun. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get there. What number are we on?
This episode is
what number we're on?
192.
Oh yeah, we're on it. Couple months. So, all right, bet.
Yeah, so we have so much time.
Yeah. I thought we were like, bro, you had me concerned for a second. I'm about to say shit.
No.
I think it's my birthday week, if I'm not mistaken. I believe.
I have to look at it. I have to look at a calendar and see what episode that fall on, or like what day that episode will fall on. And then just start sending out invites and deadlines for shit that I need done for it.
We're all back in Puerto Rico next year.
We're all going back to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I just saw that.
No, I see it too. I need a Miami PLE, bruh. That's what we need, man. The hard rock where we be having Rolling Loud and shit. That's where y'all need to be. Or y'all could take it to the Bang Bros Arena or whatever. I don't really give a shit.
Take it to Hard Rock.
I would love to take it to Hard Rock. Hard Rock closer to me. So
it's a nice stadium too.
Also, my uncle used to work there, so he could probably.
I need to hit a Dolphins game so bad. One day in my lifetime, I'm gonna see a Dolphins game at Miami.
Where's the nearest team to you?
Patriots. If the rival would be the closest.
Go watch that and watch Miami get smoked.
No, that's the thing. I want to go to Miami because we always beat the Patriots in Miami. You know what I mean? They can't handle the heat. Also, I'm pretty sure we're going to be like a top team in the AFC as long as Tua don't get hurt. But that's a different podcast and different topic. But
yeah, you know that's for
Tua stays healthy. We're top of the AFC
after getting his noggin rocked.
Also, I saw that tweet saying Tua ain't bloodline. Tua is bloodline. All right, try to you saw that? Did you see that tweet?
No, but I saw his tribal tat and I was just like, he's Samoan.
Tua had the tat. Do you see that man's last name?
No, because I don't watch football.
It's Tua Taglioliova or whatever the fuck how you say it.
All right.
You know what's crazy? I really don't know that guy's last name. My quarterback, I don't even know how to say his last name.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he was Samoan, but after seeing that tribal tat, I was just like, he's definitely Samoan, bro. He's definitely bloodline. If
He definitely
that's why
bloodline. They trying to play him.
that's why they need to do a Miami PLE, bro, and just have him
have Tua come out.
Yeah,
he probably is their cousin too.
Who knows, bro? But let's get cracking. But okay, we'll see you guys next week, for more wrestling shenanigans, and then what is it? Our thoughts and views on Great American Bash. Yeah, sorry.
And Dynamite 200. It's gonna be a big week.
Oh yeah, and Dynamite 200. Ain't gonna be a big week for that side.
I would imagine Dynamite 200 where we start getting some match announcements for All In. I would hope.
When is All In supposed to be happening again?
August 27th, I believe.
Okay, they still got time, but
yeah, what I'm saying by August 2nd.
No, I agree.
We should at least start getting at least the main events.
Mm-hmm.
If they're really trying to sell that bitch out, I think they're close.
Meltzer said we supposed to get emotional if they do it, bruh. You gonna cry if they reach it, bruh?
I don't think I'm gonna cry. I see where he's coming from. I guess if you're one of those fans who like really, really into it and like they love AEW, you think they're a part of it. I can see that being me personally. No, I'm not gonna care.
But it's just like,
I think it's cool. Man, it's cool. It's cool.
We're gonna beat this 90 what is it, like a 98 SummerSlam numbers. It's like, okay,
92, but
shit older than me, bro. Y'all better break that shit.
I will say it's cool in the sense that I don't think Tony Khan probably expected to get this many ticket sales. I'm sure he would probably aim for like 50. So to get, I think they're almost at 80 or something like that. I haven't checked my ticks, but I mean that is cool. But am I gonna get emotional about it? No, I'm not gonna get emotional. It'd be a cool visual.
You better cry, man.
I'm not crying.
All right, that's it for us. See you guys next week.